The hell crazy.
What that mean? That's a skinny, man.
Yeah, wait 2 minutes before you can cuss.
I know.
This how much the jury looked like it be costing, so that's what I went and got. Got a bunch of ring. You're gonna go to the hood and get slapped around for $12.99. You'll go to the hood and get smacked around for $12.99. $12.99. You gonna pay for my hotel? You gonna pay for my hotel? $9.99. Go get this boy smacked on his behind. Boy, look at here. Can you stay out the hood? Fuck you mean stay out the hood? Only a pussy would want to stay out the hood. But you got a wife and kid, you know. What would you have to do to defend yourself, man? Shit, if I had to protect myself, it is what it is. But that's gonna take you away from your family. You say I copied your swag, and I don't think I never looked this dumb before. I don't think I ever looked this goddamn dumb before. You trying to be a cool ass granddaddy, and I wasn't trying to be no cool ass granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? Rock a nigga snap box. I ain't never say that. I ain't never say no shit like that. I said coding, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? The ugly ass rings and shit. Look at this shit. Look at this bullshit. Y'all don't even like your fighting stand. I jab you right down the middle. And no, I'm not promoting violence. Let's all recap, because I know it's some slow people that like Hassan, because they the one keep saying this type of stuff. Kwame was cutting him off. Man, that man cut me off every time. Kwame's promoting violence. I was laughing when he said he wanted to fight. He said he'll whoop me in my own yard. Now, I didn't say that the other way around. I just said, when you coming? So since you allege that I stole your style, you know, you want to lie on me and shit, say I stole your style. You know, this is the first time I paid $9.99 for change and shit. Allegedly, this is the first time I ever did some shit like this. Oh shit, it fell off. I can't rock no snapbacks and my ring fall off. There I get caught. You know, I had to turn a nigga TV off. And my ring fall off, I go to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got caught that last time. So, you know what? Take that one off. Because I rock a nigga snapbacks. Sometimes you got to do that. I pray to God I'm not acting like that at 44. Hell, I ain't acting like that at 39. I wasn't acting like that at 18. jackass. That's why we don't have the same outcome. While you glorifying dumb shit, still carrying your stupid ass down to the hood because you don't know, you don't have an identity of what a man is. You're still trying to find it. The only time you think you a man is when you talking shit and being egotistical and showing all this male bravado, talking tough. That's gonna fuck around, might help you get your TV turned off. Going to the hood with a wife and family. And when a man try to, hey, iron sharpen iron, what was you doing there? No, man, only a pussy will say that. At your age, you couldn't understand what I was saying. I never said you couldn't wear jewelry outside, dumb son bitch. I said, what is the purpose of going to the hood with jewelry on, which would make you a target in the hood? You say you from the streets. You say you used to rob. I'm sure the people you used to rob allegedly had jewelry on. Sure, they had something that you wanted, sir. So you would think at your ripe age of 44, you would understand when somebody's trying to talk to you on a man level. But no, you came to be a little bitch. Hold on, time out, I'll be back. See, I told you bitches easy to beat. I told you, all y'all do the same thing. Our black sector hadn't had a conversation in about 50 years. We got a bunch of emotional people yelling and shouting and having to look at me show and who I done said this first. I'm a scholar. I'm a doctor. I'm a this. I'm a human being, and so are you. And we both have the right to talk. If I say something that doesn't make any sense or you don't agree with, we should be able to talk about what I said and not your title and not my title. Message. Rock a nigga snot box with the information. This is my new piece I just got. You know what I'm saying? Coming back to the hood to show y'all. Cause y'all niggas dumb, y'all don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is how you supposed to work. You know what I'm saying?
How much that cost, man?
How much this go? This right here. Hold on, the receipt say $12.99, $9.99. This shit was $990,000. Shit. Got this one rocking snot boxes. See, I got this one right here from my homeboy Junebug. Me and him rock a snot box. And then I graduated to the big links. So you know what I'm doing now. I levitate your soul, boy. You ain't never met a nigga like me before. That's what you said to me, boy. That's what you said to me on my live. You said you'll levitate my soul. You sound God-like, Hassan. You can levitate men's soul, huh? You proud of that? Yeah, we need more men like you in the black community that'll threaten a man to levitate his soul. Yeah, that's what we need in our community. Immature, emotional, grown-ass man like K. Michelle described in that beautiful song that cannot have an articulate conversation without having his panties in a bunch, moving all around, shaking and baking, instead of sitting your punk ass still and looking a man in the eye and talking. You's a whole bitch and you know it. That's why I knew you wasn't gonna get on that flight, because I would have jumped up and down on your ass like a trampoline, boy. Let me smoke this. Oh, brief intermission. I need y'all to go download the Riff app. I'm going to be doing some content on Riff. It's a live streaming service. It's kind of like, what is it? What is that other one? Clubhouse. It's kind of like Clubhouse, but you can do video. So go download Riff, and I might be riffing tonight. You know what I'm saying? I might play me some slow music. Riff with me a couple ladies. Any ladies out there want to riff? I like that name, riff. Yes. Let's get in a riff. Entanglement. Riff. Yeah. Let's get in some good old riff. Hey, but check this out. Son Campbell. I want to play, since I can't compare you to no ball player. I just want to play something you said. back in the day. You want a riff? Okay, y'all download riff. We're gonna get the riffing. We're gonna get the riffing tonight. Y'all pick out the songs, jump on here, we're gonna get the riffing. Okay. All right, so I want to play something that Brother Hassan said back in 2020 when the unfortunate murder of young brother Pop Smoke. Hassan had a lot to say, but this is a very interesting part that I want to say, let him say, and RIP to Pop Smoke, and my condolences to his family. But Brother Hassan, I want to play this for educational purposes, fair use. You said it was okay. So I just want to let you say something since I'm being you. I stole your whole swag and style.
Nobody didn't tell Pop Smoke that California was the home of the dead rappers.
Fair use.
Even when Pop got hit in Vegas, you got to understand that it was California niggas that did that. I'm going to say it again. Somebody didn't tell Pop Smoke before he went to California, going back to Cali, that his little ass wouldn't make it home. If he sat up there, Flash would look like to be between $100,000 to $250,000 in a photo with his mans. And then drop addresses, and Shorty looked like he got $1 million worth of jewelry on. And the truth of the matter is, see, y'all not gonna like me saying it, but I seen a video of little Pop Smoke on YouTube with him getting smacked. And that same little nigga that got smacked in the video, so what? He came back years later and jumped the dude that smacked him. But when he got smacked, he didn't throw his hands. So you know what that told me? He ain't go out and get jumped.
Hassan, you say you like New York, huh? Okay. Pop Smoke from New York. Also, Hassan, you also alleged that he had like $1 million worth of jewelry on. Okay, that's what you said. I hope I didn't snap. So how come when it came to you, my good brother, when I asked you, why were you going to the hood and putting your family at risk with jewelry on, you act oblivious and act like I was just a bitch ass nigga for saying that, when you just said that too in your own video in 2020. Interesting. You're an interesting young man. I told you was a double talking bitch, and all of you are. You bitch is easy to beat because you're stupid.
Like a soldier? Because he wasn't that old school Brooklyn. That cat's running around talking about Brooklyn. Brooklyn ain't been Brooklyn since back in the days it's been gentrified. It ain't the same no more. So you little cats is coming outside after being smacked up thinking y'all that nigga.
So all the Brooklyn cats are little cats and they get smacked up. You said you like New York. Okay.
In that y'all gang. Because y'all ain't really been in a gang yet. But you go to California and you see what that gang life is all about, huh? A lot of y'all little cats ain't been through nothing. So you go outside hummer stunting like it can't happen. What you think? The wolves gotta eat. Oh no.
Someone lost their life and the wolves gotta eat. And you say you don't glorify street behavior, huh? You ain't saying stuff to glorify nothing, huh?
No, Hassan Campbell ain't talking what, the truth? See, I grew up in the era, right? I grew up in the era where we were supposed to rob drug dealers. Yeah, we're supposed to get them.
So you grew up in an era where you're supposed to rob drug dealers, huh? See, that's why me and you don't understand each other. Because my brothers was alleged drug dealers, and they black. So while they was trying to do what they had to do to help feed mama, you should have been doing what you had to do to help feed mama. But why did your target have to be black? When you rocking snot boxes, Why they gotta look like you? So you what you saying is you choose to victimize people that go through the same struggle as you, and you ban and join in groups, and you victimize the ones who make it up and out. Is that what you're saying? Are you describing the crab in the barrel mentality? Is that why you only rocking the black snack boxes, turning the TVs off of the mama sons, ain't it? Is that why you do that? Yeah, I wonder why you picked the color you picked. I wonder why. But you for the black community. Nigga, please.
Got him. Give me that. Chris Brown, give me that. Get over here. How Bosco say, get over here, cuz. Get over here, boss. Pop Smoke. Get over here. Oh, you got that jewelry on? Get over here, cuz.
Oh, you got that jewelry on? Get over here, cuz. Wow. Oh, you got that jewelry on. A man lost his life. Oh, you got that jewelry on. Get over here, cuz. And then when a man asks you why you wearing jewelry, so you above the get over you, cuz, huh? Yeah, because that's how you say they just little stupid niggas. If they get hurt or harmed or something happened to them, they just ain't as real as you. Because you. So you proving you tough because you ain't like them little niggas. You the real Brooklyn. I ain't glorifying it. Don't compare me no little ass basketball player. Not no little ass basketball player that Michael Jordan was elbowing in the mouth, smacking around and shit. I was in jail with the bang bangs. I was in jail with such and such. And whoop-de-wop. I was running the chair. I was running my section as a little nigga. He went and shot jump shots. I ain't glorifying no street life. Somebody who made history, and all I did was go to jail. But I ain't glorifying it. A man who made history can't compare in the black community to somebody who went to jail. No. You can't compare to a street hood legend that killed and robbed niggas allegedly. No. You can't compare to that. Putting your mama on the golf course? Oh, that's no comparison. My mama made Bob Barker rich, allegedly. Yeah, that's way better. Ain't that better? Patrice O'Neal, R.I.P. Ain't that better? Yeah. I went nut to butt in jail. I had to strip my clothes off. And they told me when to eat. They told me when I can come out my cell. Fuck you mean, I'm real. That is real. You ain't nothing. You was around Michael Jordan. You was around Allen Iverson. You was around Kobe Bryant. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. You was around Kobe Bryant. You ain't nothing, boy. You beneath me. I want y'all to look at me. You egotistical, dumb son bitch, making yourself slaves for them white boys and telling little boys like that's glorification when you ain't talking about this, Mr. Hassan Campbell. You ain't saying how many men go through those prison systems and get taken advantage of in our word. You ain't talking about that. How they being ganged our word. And there's no protection for these males because it's okay for that to happen to males. Hell, most of you laugh about it, but you don't want nobody to say nothing about you. But you know what's happening behind them walls. But see, you don't care, cousin. Turn the TV off. You just trying to live the golden days like the Golden Girls. Them was golden to you, hurting and robbing allegedly, like you say, hurting and robbing and beating on niggas was your glory days. You still can't let go at 44. That's all you seem to want to talk about is what you can do in the hood. Why your bitch ass don't go to the golf course like most 44-year-olds? Why your bitch ass don't belong to a country club like most 44-year-olds? Why the fuck you don't belong to a motorcycle, one of them over-the-hill motorcycle bike club with the big bellies and flabby arms? Why don't you join one of them? No disrespect, because I know you motherfuckers crazy. But why don't you join one of them motherfuckers? Have a midlife crisis and go get a damn bike and join a goddamn bike club. You know, normal man shit when you're over the hill like you. Normal man shit. So you don't just sit back and scrimp with every young person, you dumb son bitch, because there's going to be one young person that whoop your motherfucking ass. That's how I go. See, them young lions always whip the ass of the old lion that don't know how to move around. You better start learning how to move around, Mr. Hassan. Otherwise, you're going to always have to turn the TV off and rock nigga snot box. And that's what's going to take you away from your family, sir. Is that your goal? You are no leader, you are no protector, and you're dumb. And that's what's wrong with a lot of old cats like you. Not all, since you try to put the whole New York on me. I might go smoke hookah with my New York buddies from Brownsville. You know. You want to try to put a whole city because I say niggas like our state, because I say niggas like you. And sir, there's bitch ass niggas in every state. You just happen to be in New York. Bitch ass nigga. But you said, fuck the people. Unsubscribe. You gotta pick a side. You've been fighting niggas all your life, allegedly, boy. And you're disrespectful as fuck. Try to play music on my channel. You think I told you, I knew you was a weasel, boy. Everything about you says weasel. Insecure little man. Everything about you says that. You can't be in a room with men without trying to have a look at me show. And your ponytail is ugly. Tell me I stole your swag. Bitch, I got dread. You got a fucking ponytail like the girl I used to date in middle school, motherfucker. The fuck wrong with you, motherfucker? The hell is wrong with you? I broke up with her because her ponytail was small like that, motherfucker. The hell, your small ponytail, old ass, cool ass granddaddy. Bitch, I know you probably got diabetes or something. Bitch, you gonna pass out trying to fight a young nigga like me. The fuck wrong with you? I'm gonna just jump at your old ass a few times. You gonna have to do this so many times. Your ass gonna be tired to this up, bitch. I'm gonna kick you on top of your knee a few times. And you know you got arthritis. You probably got gingivitis, bitch. The way you run your goddamn mouth so much. Let me talk. That nigga sound like an ex. That nigga sound like a bitter ex. Hold on. You just show up in the room and act bad and bougie. Bitch, shut your goddamn mouth. The fuck wrong with you? Come on somebody's show and over talk them and then say, why did I get muted? Because bitch, you won't shut up. That's not winning no debate, running your motherfucking mouth. You lost your guy. You lucky I ain't just kick you off the show. Soon as your dumb ass said, first you a double talking hoe. Hey man, why did you talk about me, sir? Oh, you talked about me. What? When the hell did I talk about you? You just talked about me. Sir, you done been talking about me for 3-4 goddamn weeks now, and I ain't been saying shit. Oh, well, let me just say this. You ain't do nothing to me. I came at you. I should have just blunked your dumb ass off right there. But see, I wanted to use you for educational purposes because niggas like you, see, you've been a parasite to our community your whole life. See, you bragging about robbing drug dealers and rappers and all this other shit, allegedly. You're bragging, and these people are black and from your same community. You didn't go to the Italians. You didn't go to the whites. You didn't go to Koreatown. You went straight and pillaged and robbed from your own community. Big dumb motherfucker, and you want props for that. And you'll turn right around in the next breath and go get on an all-black panel and try to talk about what's good for the black community. Bitch, that's why if you'd have got on that plane, I would have gave you a slap from the ancestors so goddamn hard. Boy, you would have got a geechee ass whipping, boy, because you're dumb and you need it. He would have damn sure got it. I send that nigga a one-way ticket because he gonna need to be in the hospital for a few days. That nigga gonna look like the elephant man when I finish with his dumb ass. Talking about where you from in a fight. What the fuck does that matter? And who said I wanted to fight you? You said you wanted to fight. And then I found out you were 5'5" and fat. Come on, man. Not to say there ain't no 5'5" fat dudes that can whip some ass, but just none of them that talk like that bitch. Over talking grown men, you punk motherfucker, you. But let me get back to this shit.
You. So this is the agenda, rise of the gangs. Because the gangs don't have no guidance no more. The streets been lost their leaders, especially in New York.
The streets lost their leaders. So so you basically saying the wave of killers that you grew up with, alleged killers, they gone. So they ain't there to teach the other people how to kill. Like what is you trying to do here? What you talking about? Huh? What the hell is you talking about? All you doing is promoting. You trying to bring gangster shit to the internet. You trying to dictate to a man. Your whole conversation was disrespectful to a type of nigga like me. I don't like a man telling me to do a goddamn thing. And I don't tell no man to do a goddamn thing. I'll ask a question. That's about the most you could do with a man. You can ask them a question. But I don't put myself in people's business and do what you do. You a pocket watcher. You a loudmouth. You want to disrespect me and then now get up on a video talking about let's put up 100,000 together. The type of business people that I like to do business with, they do background checks on you and make sure you're okay. And they talk to you real nice. And, you know, they befriend you. They take you to the golf course and they maybe buy you a drink. And I ain't never heard nobody tell me I've signed an oath and don't compare them to me and all this other shit. I'll whoop your ass and I'll slam you on your haircut. I'll beat your top. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. It's wartime. Fuck you. Let's put up 100,000 now. For the black community, let's put up 100,000. Yeah, I really want to just put up 100,000. You a double talking bitch. It's gonna be fuck me because I'm trying to get the understanding of why the fuck you talked about me in the first place. I have to listen to you. You're gonna dictate to me some fake dumbass hood rule that you believe in. That yeah, I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. I cannot do any research on you, which is not manly at all. And then I can run my blabber mouth and try to tell my goddamn subscribers that this man signed an oath so that I can maybe lose some views because all you seem to be worried about is views, bitch ass nigga. But we can get a lot of views if we'll film it on your YouTube page. That'll get you a lot of views. You come here and get knocked the fuck out on your YouTube, boy, you'll get goddamn, woo, they'll hit the like button. They'll like the way I'm jumping up and down on your ass like a trampoline, nigga. Y'all don't see how tough I look with this shit on? Hold on. I can talk like this now. Shit. I'm copying his swag. Turn nigga TV off. That nigga be standing off to the left. Let me talk to y'all for a second, right? He got his noodles sprayed all over the wall. Somebody lost their life. That nigga talking about noodles on the wall.
Mr. Black Community.
Mr. Black Community right here. That's order. She gotta use the bathroom. Yeah, let her out real quick. Yeah, you ain't real unless you turning TVs off. That man said you gotta take a body to know a body. I said, what the fuck? This the guy who came in so nice and talking about victimhood and all that. This boy ain't no victim the way he talk. Jesus Lord. I'm not saying what he is or isn't. All I'm saying is I've never heard a victim talk like this. This aggressive, this tough, this gangster.
Because the feds that snatched everybody. So now what they do is they use the gangs like Pop Smoke, the Woos and the Chews, VVO. Shout out to that brother. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. But I'm going to give y'all, if I got to sit up here and make myself the sacrifice to dig my hands in the hellfire and stop the next young boy from getting murdered the same way, then that's what I got to do. They recruited you gang members to speak death through the speakers for the younger generation, because they know the babies is watching. They know the hood is in pain. They know the hood, the blood of our ancestors is screaming for justice. I keep telling y'all that, but y'all don't be listening to my lives. The blood of the ancestors is living through all you young soldiers, all you young gang members. Y'all angry because y'all was forced to be raised in poverty. Y'all angry because y'all got children of all types of fiends now. It ain't just crack, coke, and dope no more. Y'all babies of all types of fiends. Percocet, Molly, lean, Zans.
So all these black babies are Percocet, Molly, Zan babies. Okay. And this is what I don't understand. 1 minute it sounds like you glorifying the action that's going on, and then the next minute it sounds like you trying to. It's like you double talking, boy. Rock a nigga snap box. I mean, it's like it is. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
So y'all angry because the kidnapper didn't stop after they kidnapped us. They kept on oppressing us with all types of drugs and putting our family and fathers in the penitentiary. So y'all blood is screaming anger. And the music is a reflection on how we feel. Yes, we all feel like that. Baby, one in the head, because you can get hit. Welcome to the point. We live in this is because this is a hologram. They working magic on us. They casting spells on us. The music ain't even the same no more. Yes, it's what we feel, but they keep us clouded in smoke. So all we see when we see each other, hit him in the head with the headshot. One in the head, because you can get hit. Baby, welcome to the party. So now every time you reciting this, you listening to this. You have spells. Words.
Hey, the way you sound, now I agree, you do sound like a victim because you act as if you don't have a choice of what to listen to. I don't listen to that shit. I hope we can get it off the airways, but you're a grown-ass man. You don't have to listen to that shit, but you still acting like this. You can't double talk like that when you talking about turning TVs off and acting like this. And then you just challenged me to a fight that you knew goddamn well you wasn't going to show up for. When you want to do it? You going to do it tomorrow? Yeah, I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. When you going to do it? You going to fly out tomorrow? Sometime this week. What? We set the date? Meet me at high noon on Wednesday. That don't sound like the motherfucker that was goddamn turning TVs off. Jesus Christ, boy. And then, what the fuck made you ask me? I got to ask this. What the fuck make you think I would buy you a hotel? After we fight, you think I'm going to the room with you, nigga? The fuck? Holy shit. You was talking about ass a lot in the whole video and shit. He was talking about ass and he was talking about suck his lower part. I'm like, man, he inviting me to his penis. Like, man, you nasty, brother. Hurt people will hurt people. No, thank you, my brother. Don't try to take advantage of me, sir. I never said I was like that. Please, I understand that hurt people, sir. And I've already apologized for what happened to you, sir. So please don't try to force yourself upon me by inviting me to your penis. That is starting to scare me, sir. That is violence. You woke up with violence. Every move is a calculated step. Hey, and the sad part about this nigga, yeah, he listened to this song talking about the more that I know, the more I say less. And I like that song. That shit be rocking. The more that I know, the more I say less. It got a good beat. Well, bitch, why you ain't take the advice of the motherfucking song? And the more you know, the more you say less. But you come out running your motherfucking mouth over a man you ain't know shit about, boy. So you don't even like the song, really. You just play the shit to look tough. So you can sit up there. The song be on. The more that I know, the more I say less. And you should be up there thinking about dogs or something, thinking about flowers outside. You be up there looking tough. Bitch ass nigga. Because guess what? Had you listened to that goddamn song, guess what you would have did? You would have said less, and you would have shut your goddamn mouth about me, bitch. But you gonna keep talking, because you said you heard, I know your views are way up. I know your views. That's all you worried about, bitch. I told y'all, these gatekeeping bitches is easy to beat because they stupid. They gonna come right to the quicksand. They gonna come to it. And it ain't because I'm tough. It's because I'm not bothering anybody. And people can see you. I'm talking about coding in schools. Now you telling me to go build them. When our government motherfucker said they love black people. Did they not say that? We can ask the government for reparations, but we can't ask them for trade school. Yeah, that don't make no goddamn sense. You build it, nigga. Why the fuck you ain't build a goddamn trade school, motherfucker? How much money you made? Go build a trade school, motherfucker. Take care of the whole community. It ain't the government responsibility. It's yours. Because you made it out. You was lucky. You signed the oath. You said that don't expect the white people to come back and take care of us, the white devils. That's what you said. But then you said I signed the oath. So why would I expect white people to come back and help us? Why would he expect me to come back and help if I signed the oath? You a double talking bitch, and you're dumb, and bitch, you're easy to beat. So shut your bitch ass mouth. Do what Maddie and Jack did. Shut your goddamn mouth, boy. And see, if you would have brought your ass down to Georgia, Georgia. Hey, we in the hey, you would have brought your ass down here, boy. Yeah, woo. Yes, Lord. And I ain't promoting violence, but I don't like bullies. And what you sounded like on the chat, you sounded like a bully. You were yelling and shouting, talking like everybody was beneath you. I don't know him. Hush, let me talk. Yeah, you talking like you a hell of a nigga. Let's see. Yeah, you wanted to get flued out and shit. You wanted a room. Sound like a bad bitch, boy. God damn. I don't even know your Instagram. You wanted to get flued out. How long you trying to come? Flew out for the weekend? How long would I had to book your hotel for, bitch? You should have shut the fuck up, boy. Who sent you to me? I waited. I watched every last one of your videos. So I entertained the shit and I let you talk. But before I ever engaged you, sir, I knew everything about you. Anyone can go back and watch any of your videos. Everybody you said something about, you only doing it to get their attention, to get your bitch ass up there and apologize and connect yourself with that person. You talk about gangster niggas, and as soon as they come and talk to you, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me apologize for what I said, but you know what I'm saying? You know how I feel about it. And what we got to do is we got to fix the community. Nobody want to hear that shit. You are the reason why these young boys think it's okay to fuck with people. Allegedly, I think. That mindset is the reason why. Yeah, that's the reason why you ended up in prison, sir. Yeah, because you don't know how to think. You one of them dumb boys. You don't know how to think. He would get bitched up in the NBA. Why would he not say something in part of this boule system? Why the fuck would he say something while he was inside the boule, while his mama was on the golf course? Why the fuck he ain't say something so he can allegedly sell drugs like his brother and go to prison like his brothers did so he could be called real? You one of them dumb boys. Nigga, I kept my mouth closed and I look and I watch. And I sat there in them rooms and I said, holy shit. I bet not say nothing. See, I don't think like no street nigga, no hood nigga. And that's okay. But see, my thinking don't harm black people. My thinking don't harm anybody. My thinking build for my family, for myself, my legacy, and my neighbors, in my community. And that's why I got the key, bitch. See that? Yeah. See, that's why I got the key, bitch. Free lunch line to the key, bitch. See it? Yeah. See, that's why. You should have did some research, bitch. And I don't respect nothing about no man like you. A man like you with a platform your size, you never said one motherfucking thing about coding and trades to my knowledge. As soon as I said coding and trades, the first thing you started doing is being interested in the man. You motherfuckers want the second coming of Jesus to come back to so-called save the black community. And that's why we always getting fucked over. I am not no leader, and I never said I was. I'm not a part of no group, but I told you dumb bitches was going to try to attach me to one. I also said that stupid motherfuckers was going to try to attach me to people that they don't like. Can't see that I'm on a different level of thinking because I said there was something over there watching me. So I said this chaos that I see is because of lack of communication. And every time somebody try to talk to these fake ass so-called woke leaders, all they do is try to find a word to cancel the conversation or find a group to offend to cancel the conversation or use some sensitive, stupid, no skill, some bitches like Hassan bitch ass Campbell that don't know how to think past his own vain ass self. Use niggas like that. And they go out and do the white man bidding. Because remember, in the United States of America, white man ain't killing us faster than we killing us. Y'all remember that? Write that down. I think we forgot that. So what would have happened if we stopped killing our mama's sons? I wonder what would have happened. I wonder what kind of Black Wall Street we can build in when some of them babies that's being shot in the street, that they can not be shot in the street and they can have a different life because they know coding. And when you tell them that shit in elementary school, they can be the president. By the time they go to middle school and they don't know coding, they might can build an app. They might can build a motherfucking new White House. Where the fuck do they take our child prodigies?
Everybody want to know?
The motherfuckers somewhere figuring out how to control the people, in my humble opinion. Them child prodigies telling them shit they never thought of. And we keep giving people our kids. We keep hollering about, we a black community, but everybody's white is educating them. Woo! All of our so-called black leaders are connected to somebody white or Asian like Charles. Woo! And when you hear a man say he connected to something and he point up here and say he a third eye Geechee, you'll call that man crazy. It's another one right there. You'll question everything about this man. A man that ain't robbed, steal, or kill nobody. He's soft. He's scared. It's soft not to kill black people. It's scary not to kill black people. Soft ass black man that don't kill black men. You a punk ass bust that ain't real. Then on the next end, you'll get up there. We got to get together. We got to do something about these young boys going wild. We got to get the leaders back. No, it's stupid niggas like you got to stop talking like that. Give these young boys some opportunities. They'll put them guns down. They'll make them beats that they think of in their head. They just got to go to some white man to do it. And that white man put them in 360 deals and make them sign blood oaths, allegedly. Send them up to the Breakfast Club for bunkie games or around a nigga that do bunkie games. And he got to still sit there in the room with a nigga like that. See, I put up the complaints too. Because see, that $5 complaint gonna still go towards them kids' shoes. So thank you for your complaint. I'm not sensitive like Hashan. I'm not gonna say, well, fuck you and fuck unsubscribe. All of you. Out of control, dummy. You are out of control, dummy. But people gonna still listen to you because they like hearing that black males get their TV turned off. They like when you say it like that. Yeah. They love when you put that extra emphasis on somebody noodles being sprayed on the sidewalk. Yeah, because that's what the white man used to do to us back in the day. So they love when they hear it in the most graphic, grotesque, detailed way. The way you explain it, sir. They love it. They'll build your platform up big as hell. As long as you keep talking about black boys getting their TV turned off. Yeah. You know what I noticed? It's more white males that get killed every year. But you don't report on the white males that get their TV turned off. They snot, bot, rock. You always, your whole life has been about either allegedly taking the life of a nigga or talking about the life being taken of a nigga. Snot, bot, rock. TV turned off. Damn, my ring, I'm gonna get caught. Yeah, I'm about to lose 100,000, y'all. Oh shit. Damn, I just found 100,000 right there. TV turned off. Just found 100 G's. Yeah, I just picked up 100 grand right there. You see this? Yeah. This some TV turning off. It's not about rock talk. That's how I got this. Hassan, I'm gonna look up the numbers of white males that get their snapback rocks, and I'm gonna need some equality on your channel. I'm gonna need some motherfucking equality on your channel. I don't like that shit. I think you painting a bad image of black male, because there's black males that go to college, bitch. And why the fuck you don't put that on your page? It's young, good black YouTubers that you could have allowed on your platform. You talk about one or two dudes. Oh, I let B Zanga, I let this person. Motherfucker, I let everybody. And you still questioning me, bitch. Do or do we not need coding in the schools? This bitch get up on my platform and ask me, are you a Mason? Didn't ask me one question about the school. Didn't ask me one question about trading or am I taking any steps towards it. Didn't ask one question about the empowerment of the black community. Didn't even ask me why I felt so strongly about it. Not one. You for the community, but you sitting here talking about how much of a bitch I am and how much you want to fight when you wouldn't even listen. You asked me not one question about anything that I said out of my mouth, because like you said, bitch, you did no research. So that's why I wanted to know, bitch. I'm not like all these other YouTubers that you talk to and apologize and they let you get away with that. I want to know why, bitch. The who, the why, the what, the when. You shouldn't have took me to them white schools when they regentrified the neighborhood. They told me to ask you that, bitch. The who, the why, the what, the when. But you would talk this. But yeah, who told this nigga that's a good stance anyway? Elbow high as fuck. I'd have broke your rib. Fuck. Nigga coming up. No, he just posing like a bitch. That's all he doing. Posing, nigga. Hey, y'all, do this look tough? Come on, nigga. What's up, big nigga? You'd have had to look up, though. What's up, big nigga? You'd have had to come out like this. I'd have kicked you right in your stomach. Stupid ass stand. And I'm not promoting violence. You came here fucking with me, and I said the whole time, don't come a fucking with me. I'm not going to understand why you keep a fucking with a dude that ain't fucking with you. I'm not going to understand that. And I'm not going to just accept no apology without understanding. We first got to understand how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here, bitch. I'm only talking about coding and trades. Why are you fucking with me? That's what I'm gonna do when I got nothing to say. This the nigga that's supposed to be for the black community, who bragged about getting about murdering or bodies allegedly, who brags about bodying somebody. Here's a guy who say, all I did was go to the #1 draft pick. I got the key to the city. I helped the black community. Done it in every community that I played in. And I haven't hurt not one nigga that didn't run up on me and had to see some daddy's cooking and some shoulder rolls and some goddamn some trampoline action. Aside from that, I haven't hurt not one black male. I don't bother nobody. I'm not a killer. I'm a protector of myself and my family. I feel like I'm a human, nothing more, nothing less. I'm not above anyone. It's like they double talk. Why he's such a big platform? Why he talking to these little people? Why he always? I don't feel bigger than nobody. They're a human being like me. Come and have a respectful conversation. We good. What if I actually would say that to them? I'm bigger than you. You're a little peon. This and that. They'll be like, bitch, you ain't no better than nobody else. So I just like, what the fuck do you want? What you really want from a nigga? R.I.P. DMX. What the fuck you really want? All y'all motherfuckers want somebody to do what you want them to do. That's what it seemed like. Everybody that keep challenging me, they don't never challenge the content of what I'm saying. They keep fucking with me. If you want to talk to me, and I'm going to invite some people up here, 1 or 2 at a time, and I want you to ask me questions about why is it so important for coding and things like that in school? Why the fuck are you asking me if I'm doing it? We finna take this shit by storm. We going to the city council. We going to these meetings. We want the government to do their fucking job. They should have never took it out of public schools in the first fucking place. And I think it was done. And I think they designed that to attack black males. Black males have never wanted to go to college. And this has affected black males and almost crippled us right now. They have crippled black males with taking trades out of schools. So we need them back in schools. Fuck everybody that's talking about, oh, you got to get a degree on the wall. No, Sally Mae, you're not getting any more of these black men money. They got to pay child support. Bitch, we don't need no, excuse me, lady, I don't know you. Lady, we don't need no more debt on no other black male or white male. So, or any color male. So what we're going to do is, ma'am, we want to get these kids some skills again so they don't have to jump through all these hoops of paying financial bills before they start making some goddamn money. You start making money at 18 just like I did. Just like Sean Kemp. Just like, what's all the Oscar Robertson? Who all came out of high school? Moses Malone. We got Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant. Boy, they saw that trainer coming. They saw that trainer coming. These people are scared of the youth. They put a NCAA rule to block kids from getting a job, allegedly. They son a grown-ass pit bull yard dog and paid them millions of dollars to tell high school level kids and elementary level kids, college level kids, not to aspire to be like Kwame Brown because he's a bust. They won't even let football players go to come out of high school, but they let golf, they let baseball. All the sports we really don't dominate. Yeah, you can get money as soon as you can do it. You can play soccer out of high school. Oh, it's just basketball and football, the two dominant sports dominated by black people. We really care about y'all. You know, we got to make sure. Oh, wait. You got to wait. Go to one of our best institutions and go make us some money, bitch. Go play the best you can, get this education, even though we know you're only going to be here for 6 months and then you're going to be sleeping with all the girls on campus. But okay, it's to help you. You need to develop. Okay? So get your ass over there and make me some money, bitch. Yeah, it's your development. Y'all better wake the fuck up and watch what's going on. All the media pundits, the extra level of disrespect is on all black people. The extra level of disrespect is on your mama's sons. And we allow it. We support First Take and all the shows the most. We love our oppressor. We love it. Cause we ain't connected to nothing. We don't like these athletes in the first place. Bitch ass nigga, he making all that goddamn money. What he did for me? I don't give a fuck about him. Fuck wrong with you. I'm at the bottom, nigga. I'm real. Shit. Fuck you mean. Fuck I care about a bitch ass nigga making $60 million. He ain't our struggle. He ain't telling us nothing. He's not with us. That's how we talk. That's how Son has a whole channel dividing the black community. If one of us make it, if one of us successful, we no longer connected to you. The only way we can come around you is we paying you, doing something for you. And that's why most of them don't come around. Because they work, so they expect your ass to fucking work. Not rob them, allegedly. Not beg them. Learn how to do what it is they did to get what they got. Knowledge is the power, not running your mouth, bitch, and not a handout. If you hand out and pass around the knowledge, each one teach one. But see, you wouldn't know nothing about that because all you do is have the look at me show. Rock a nigga snot box, say shit for entertainment value, even though that hurts someone's family member. But you don't give a fuck because you a real street nigga. Can't nobody tell you shit. You a cool ass granddaddy. This nigga's a cool ass granddaddy, man. Hold on, man. Y'all done smoked all the goddamn hookah niggas in the hall ass like that? Can y'all at least put me 2 coals on the motherfucker? Oh shit. The nigga done smoked everything down, gave me the ash. I ain't know you smoked it all, mother. Can you please be better than this? Can you be better than this nigga and put 2 coals up there, please? Man. You know what, boy? Hey, this is what I got to say to you. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Hey. Yeah, you better put some more coals on there before I rock your snot box, nigga. You know where I'm from? You know what I'm saying? I'll turn your TV off by these coals. Yeah, wrong. You gonna fuck around. You don't set my pocket. Hey, look, yeah. You don't set my pocket, fuck you then. No, I'm not gonna tell you why I started fucking with you. You was fucking with me. Oh no, you ain't do nothing to me. You ain't do nothing to me. You know what? I was wrong. I mean, I just came in hating on you. I ain't do nothing to you. You ain't do nothing to me. I mean, so, all right, well, can we get to, like, what made you want to say something about me? Like, what? Come on, bro. I don't want to hear just no apology. Like, what is it, bro? Let's talk. Nah, fuck that. You supposed to just accept my apology, nigga. I'm from Bronzeville, nigga. It's hard for me to apologize because I rock nigga snot box. You almost lucky that I apologize because I levitate your soul. I'm from New York. I was raised by them killers. Rock a snot box. So if I apologize, the type of guy I am, if I apologize to a nigga like you, nigga, you better say, I accept it. I might levitate your soul. Because you just shot ball. And I was shooting bodies. Sometimes rocking the snot box is necessary. We got a bunch of fucking characters. You just a man, boy. Not a very good one. I think you're a little ass boy trapped in a little ass boy body that's a little bit overweight. Oh shit, I done had enough fun. Hold on. I done had enough fun. Hold on. They say post it at the top of the chat. How I post it at the top of the chat? So I don't give a damn if you in the chat. I just dropped the link in the chat. Yeah, I just dropped the link down there. I don't know how to put it up at the top, but I don't want to talk to that nigga again. He don't know how to talk. He know how to over talk you. Talk to no nigga that over talk everybody. I talk to grown people. What up, bro?
Hold on. Let me mute my YouTube. I wanted to ask you, what gave you this thought to promote coding? Like, why? When did that? Because I code. So I wanted to ask you, because you promote coding and trades, and I consider both of those things Stone Age technologies that Black people are already too late on, and it's really not going to be a benefit right now, because coders now, that's the back end of programming. It's the developers and engineers who create, they do the problem solving. And at the last minute, once the problem is actually solved, they give it to the coders and say, code this for me real quick. And coding changes so fast. I started off coding with Objective-C. Objective-C, all of a sudden, in literally 30 days, switched over to Swift. All the developers said, we're no longer using Objective-C, we're switching over to Swift.
Can you explain Objective-C for the people that don't know like me?
Objective-C is just a coding language. So when you're dealing with coding, you have Python, you have Swift, you have Objective-C. These are all different languages that coders use. Coding is really like the baggers at Walmart. That's what coding is. So
you just answered the question. Answered what I was going to say.
But I was asking you because you said we need to put coding in schools.
Yeah.
I say what's going to happen if we start putting coding in schools. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, because Silicon Valley is already doing it. Silicon Valley, what they're doing right now is they're promoting all these coding programs just to get a quick buck. And they know that coding changes every year. New developers come out with better coding every year. So let's say if what they can do is they can start pushing Objective-C in Black schools, and Black students may start thinking that they're learning coding, right? But Swift may be the new language. Or over here, these big tech companies, they may be using Python. So how are we gonna? It's gonna be learning the coding language is great. That's the easy part. But what these Black kids need to learn, they need to be learning how to be the developers, to give the coding to people who know how to code. The coding is the easy part. The problem solving is the hard part. The engineers, the mechanical engineers, the electrical engineers. So that's why I push back against your idea of saying we need coding in schools, because you can teach your kid coding over the summer in 3 months. We don't need it in schools when we can just teach it in 3 months to our kids at home. All right,
when you say we,
I'm saying all of us, the whole community, everybody. Because my dad.
Hold on, wait. Let me push back on some stuff that you're saying, because you asked the question and I wasn't allowed to answer anything yet. So we have Black children that's reading on the 4th grade reading level.
Yeah.
So now you're saying that the kids that are reading on the 4th grade reading level, so clearly they're not being taught by someone. But now all of a sudden you're expecting these parents to be able to teach them coding, when most of the parents don't know. Instead of pushing back on the coding ideal, if you have more experience in that area, why don't you just add the engineering side so they can know how to code and engineer?
The great part about coding is that the parents don't know how to code because you can sit your kid in front of a $99 coding program and say, this is what we'll teach you, even if the parent is not fully versed in it. And the programs are so well adapted that even parents can learn it. So if a parent wants to learn it, they can maybe spend the $99, learn it themselves, and then when the kid starts to learn it, they can help the kid along the way. So it's going to be a multi-layer effort.
Most of these kids are being born with single mothers. They don't have $99. They don't have $99 for coding. Hold on, sir. They don't have $99 for coding, and that's our government's job to teach them things that they can use in their life. They can use more, even though you might not agree that they don't need coding. But they need coding more than they need to know about Christopher fucking Columbus. There's things that they're teaching our kids in schools that doesn't help. And that's I also said trades. So it's my belief that coding, computer skills, because everything is going to the computer, and designing whatever you need, and also trades. Our young males used to be able to have skills. They used to be able to build homes. You can't control a group of men if they have skills.
That's fact.
I was raised around these men. So we can agree to disagree on the coding. What is your ideal about the trades?
With trades. So again, for me, and I tell this to my subscribers as well. Trading is great. It's a great idea. Let's say if I'm dealing with an 18-year-old getting out of prison and he needs something immediate to start making money. But what you say is, let's focus on the kids. That means we're talking 20, 30, 40 years from now.
No, I'm not. I'm
okay.
talking right now.
Okay, right now.
We already, listen,
right
listen,
now.
this is the thing. We already had these programs in schools. This is what I'm saying.
Removed from schools, yes.
All right. So what I'm saying is not new.
From my high
is not
school.
reinventing the wheel.
But listen,
and I spoke to the elders, and they all agree that men were better men. Men led more.
I agree.
They were stronger. So there's no need to push back on something. We can prove it with the numbers.
You got to let me finish my thought first, because what I'm saying
you talking while I'm talking. I ain't talking none while you was talking.
Okay.
You asked a never-ending question. It's almost like you're trying to push in an agenda, because I never heard someone say, let me ask you a question, and then go on to explain coding, break it down, and then tell me why they push back against it. And I have never got to say anything yet.
But you're pushing coding, and coding is the bag boy of programming. So what I'm saying is,
why don't you push it on your page in a better way than I do? Instead of coming up here with an agenda. So you have a nice day, sir. I don't like people that overtalk people like the way you do. You didn't ask me no damn question. You came up here with an agenda. I don't like people that come up with an agenda. How you doing again at this time?
Hi, Kwame. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
I want to tell you how refreshing it is to see men disagree and talk, because if we don't get an understanding, we can't hear. And I like the fact that you mentioned when Hassan, even though somebody apologizes, if somebody steps on my foot, I have the right to my reaction and my response.
Yep.
I don't think you were going on and on and on. And there's a difference between an apology and an amends. And an amends means I recognize what I did, and I know how it affected you. And these are the things I'm not going to do, because my relationship with you is more important than me being right. I want to be able to hear. I'm listening for the similarities and not the differences. And I was just going along, and there's a doctor. His name is Dr. Juwan Kanjufu, and he wrote a book. It's called The Conspiracy to Destroy Black Boys. And he's the one that came up with the pipeline to prison. And I want to do a shout out to Real Black. They do all Black movies, different documentaries. And then there's also a book called The Assassination of the Black Male Image. And it talks about the bashing. And I do want to say, I am guilty of a lot of things. And as a parent, I want to be the first to say some of these Black children know more than their parents. If they just listen to their children. I'm not saying make the children right, but just listen and just be able to say, hey, baby, mama is sorry. I'm wrong. And just listen, So that's all I want to say. Thank you, Kwame. Keep on doing it. And I don't self-talk. You better find them videos. Stephen A. Boy, why was you at them high schools? Why? And brother in the back, hey brother, how you doing? Geechee in the back, I hear you. Tell your significant other in your chest I said hi. Bye, Kwame.
All right, thank you. All right.
Bye.
We got a wild Indian coming over. What's going on, man?
Kwame, man?
Chilling. What's up with these dudes just coming up to argue, man?
Man, the situation is this, man. A lot of people out here want to be the chief, but not a lot of Indians. You know what I'm saying? I was taught always to respect my elders. You know what I'm saying? I've always I've been listening to the things you've been saying since you jumped out, bro. And I'm gonna say, man, on the level of being who I am and knowing who I am, man, that's been a thing to see when y'all come, like the motherfuckers who's actually there, like this what's going on. Cause we know that about this go along, get along game. It don't just operate where you at. This is what's going on with us down here.
Yeah.
This is why we out. What really got us on this dude Hassan, we shared some information about rat poison being in the African, what they call the African products, the hair products, that they put rat poison in, right? We shared this information with him, and we let him know about the information. And he took the information, tried to produce it in his channel on some other shit. Also, we had looked up that he said anybody that's been molested shouldn't be trusted around kids. So when we heard him say that and he's been molested, he said himself. So in my mind, they gave me to look like, is he desiring kids? What really is he saying? And I never trusted him. And I got to the point where, you know, I'm not with the black thing. I'm not with I have nothing against what people believe. I love you. Y'all still my people no matter what you believe. But I'm not black. I'm an American. I don't believe that all life started in Africa. I just don't come from that. When you said you a Geechee, the Gullah Geechees, we study this. We study this. We know this. We know them Cherokees. We know them Chickasaws, them Kaskaskias, them real people that you don't want to research.
But see, they know this too. They know this too. That's why they attacking me like this.
And you know what? You always see every time y'all get up and say y'all Indians, no matter who it is. Right. No matter who it is, they always come back with a twist to it. Like I seen, what's the basketball player y'all was speaking on? The guy that played point guard. Can't think his name. Used to play over there with LeBron.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. He got up and said he was an Indian. They all called him crazy.
That's why they talking about him in the media. That's why I keep saying I don't know what he did, but they keep saying something negative about him and brother Kevin Durant.
When you become like, I'm in Chicago, right? And I just want to speak on this real quick before I go ahead and let you continue your show, bro. Chicago is a place y'all really looking at and y'all glorifying the bad things. I want to let y'all know that we all family and we a bloodline family. Like, it's two big families fighting in Chicago, from O Block to STL. I'm related to a lot of the people in Chicago. We're all family that came in from the South, and a lot of us was here already. But a lot of us came from Mississippi and Alabama, and we killing each other due to politics, the lies of this black situation. These guys like Hassan and everybody else that's dealing with these podcasts to exploit our information and our business and lie on the youth. And these radio stations that push the drugs and the music, but still saying they stopping the killing.
Right.
And all this is here behind black. We got to just stand up because we black. That person's black, so let's just get that person in.
Right.
No, that person is an op. That person is an agent. These people agent. Hassan is a steroid taking catamite. If you don't know what a catamite is, look it up. Peace, brother. Thank you for the opportunity.
Shout out to you, man.
Never
yes, sir.
Africa. Chicago, I love y'all. I love them last names Jacksons, not them Jacksons that's doing this shit. But my Jacksons in Chicago.
Yeah.
Smith,
shout out to
Johnson,
Chicago.
Allens and all. And I love that hat, brother. Peace out.
Yeah. All right, brother. Yeah, man. See, we can have good conversation, or we can have bad ones with people that come in just to push an agenda. Well, I want to ask you why you say you wanted to do it, because I really want to know, because what I think is this, and when I think this is, and I think what you're thinking is wrong, because I do this. I've been doing this the whole time, and when I do it, we do this part of it, and I just wanted to talk about it on your show, and I just wanted to make you seem to be stupid when I won't even let you talk. You a jackass. Please don't come up here with that bullshit. If it'll give a kid a job, we need to do it. Learning about Christopher Columbus ain't getting nobody no fucking jobs. Learning about all this slave talk and how we got whipped and all this other bullshit is not putting no money in these kids' pocket. So if that aspect of coding will get them a job, then nigga, we still need to do it. You disagreeable ass motherfucker, you. Hey, Miss Tess.
Hey, Kwame, how are you?
Good, how are you? Can you come on camera, please?
Huh?
Can you come on camera, please?
Oh man, I'm in the kitchen cooking.
Well, I want to avoid trolls. I don't want to be talking about.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. Okay. You got to put a face on, man.
What's up, Kwame?
What's up, bro?
Chilling, man. I appreciate you, man, and everything that you're doing, man. It's some good stuff. I think, I'm a person who got caught up in the whole college thing with the Sally Mae and all of that stuff. Like, I got my accounting degree and whatnot, and I'm working as a financial analyst. I got a whole bunch of student loan debt, but, that's going to be handled soon. But, I think when I was 18, like, I had no clue what I wanted to do. My mom just kind of forced me necessarily to push me out there to go to school just because I know what I wanted to do. And like my family background was so it was so left that she knew that it was possible if I stayed home, that I was eventually was gonna fall into that trap. So it's like I appreciate it at the same time, and it worked out in the end. But still, I wish, the only thing that I'm dealing with is necessarily the debt part of it. So I got a son on the way, and I'm gonna definitely put him in a position to make sure that he know what he want to do, and just build his confidence up, and whether it's labor, hard work, with just something outside. If you want to go to college, if it's something that's doable, like I said, I went to school for accounting, so that I can have a job anywhere. I just moved from New York to Texas, and that's something that could take me anywhere potentially. But as long as it's not like a dead end major, like I'm with it, both sides of it, both sides of the field. You know what I'm saying?
But see, this is the thing that, and your story resonate with me because I was around a lot of guys that went to college. I was at that same age where I was going to go to University of Florida. I just happened to get directly to the money while going to the NBA. So I have a lot of friends that went to college because, like you said, their mother didn't know what they wanted them to do. So they pushed them to a degree that they didn't necessarily want. Nor do any of these guys use their degree. They don't talk about that aspect. I know a lot of people that graduated college, got a psychology degree or something that's not a real degree, and no offense, but it doesn't really make you any money.
Right.
So I grew up around men that they wasn't concerned with having a title. We've gotten so used to being asked in business meeting, what college did you go to? What college did you go to? And it's like a fraternity. No, it's how much money you got. How can you take care of your family?
Yeah.
Right now in America, if you get a truck and a trailer, if it's under 26,000 pounds, you can potentially make $200 per car, $250 per car. Yeah. You do that 4 times a week, you make more than what you make at your job just by using your own vehicle.
Yeah, so, even like, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Even like, I'm in the office for 8 hours and that shit sucked. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's cool and I'm working in my degree and I kind of enjoy what I do, it still sucks. It's like I still wanted to be like, free. So, eventually I'm gonna get into the real estate game and try to take that over, and you know what I mean? And then I had that freedom and that sense of purpose, like, you know what I mean? Like that's definitely what I'm looking for. But I wanted to the whole Hassan thing. I think Tupac had a quote saying that once somebody over 30, they already stuck in their ways. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like it was, I'm not saying it was pointless to talk to him, but I think you still got the message across of like, okay, you apologize, but why continue to think the same way that you do? Here's
why I did what I did. I know guys like that. I grew up around guys like that.
Yeah, me
There's
too.
a guy like that in every community that thinks he's all tough, he's better than people. Those be the immature, insecure men that can't stand alone, that they'll go join a group and they'll be the most violent thing in the group as long as the group is with them. Right. They'll be the toughest thing. They're the ones who victimize, and they're the one that hitting you with the gun first. They're the ones that's taking these boys off the streets. So I used them as a teachable moment to see the way that he was going to talk to me, the way that he was going to overtalk me, the way that he was going to make himself seem bigger than me.
Emotional, like emotional in his feelings. Yeah. And even it's like it's weird, man. The whole idea behind like the music and shit. Like even like I make beats as a side hustle, and like the artist, one of my artists that I was dealing with, he was just super into his niggas. You know what I'm saying? They got guns everywhere. They are, and I'm telling him like, bro, like you got to make music for women, because these dudes ain't really. The women is the one that's gonna buy all your shit. There's no like Jay-Z's, no Fabulous that they made songs for women, and they have a mixture of both. But these niggas they got their shirts off. It's 30 niggas around them. They got guns waving and all that. It's like y'all doing that. That's towards other men. Ain't no women looking at these niggas with you got your shirt off and all of that. Like ain't no woman being.
Hold on. Unfortunately, they are. We had a beautiful young lady get on the internet and said she need a young man that done caught a body.
Wow.
So these young men, some of them are acting tough because that seems to be what gets the girl.
But that shows that she ain't about nothing either, though. But
they still fine.
They still
And that's
farming.
all we
That's
looking
all
at.
that matters. I got one more question, right? One more. So,
Mhm.
so like the idea, like you mentioned, you talk about your son and whatnot. As far as
Mhm.
like he broke something and you told him to get down and do push-ups. And
Mhm.
so my thinking when it comes to that, because I've been through that type of stuff too. It's like when it comes to working out and building yourself up, like that's something that should be. That is something that should be it should be a reward, like
Mhm.
instead of because I'm having this and I want him to get used to being working out and the
Mhm.
idea of and just taking care of himself versus like
Yeah.
because people kind of you mess up getting
Don't give them not to cut you off. Don't
yeah
give them the iPad.
yeah
Don't give them the video game. I
yeah
think a lot of us parents, it's convenient just to give them the iPad to get them out the way.
right
And that iPad is the worst thing for them,
right for sure
allegedly.
for
And
sure
they get addicted to the phones in the games.
okay
I got a flip phone that I show. Even I get caught up in the phone. And you know
right
what I'm saying? We all get caught up in the phone. The further you can keep your kid away from having that computer with her all the time or that
yeah
iPad all the time, the more she'll be out observing and looking into the real world. And that's what these kids are not doing. I argued and fought with my son because he came here as a gamer. So
right
everything was stopping his game. So it's instant conflict already. They build these games
regardless of
with
what you do
there's
yeah
no pause button on any of these new video games. So if you take them out the chat, they really are pissed off because it's like, dang, they playing with their homies, they in their living room, they eating good. Why you bothering them? That's how they
right.
feel.
So
So the
damn if you
games
do,
you
damn
gotta,
if you don't type of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I appreciate you,
Salute
brother.
to you, my brother.
All right, peace, man.
All right. We got Miss Tess. You coming on?
Yeah, I'm on.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good.
Um, I want to talk about the Hassan thing too. Um,
Oh.
at at first, at first, I was thinking it was a waste of your time to talk to him, and I was like, "What is Kwame doing?" But at the end of it, I saw where you were going, trying to get him to realize he was attacking you for no reason.
Mhm.
Um, it was maybe out of jealousy that you came up so quickly, and he had to work so long to get his numbers up. That's what it sounded like to me. The second thing is, when I was growing up, we had like trades in high school. We had home economics where, young ladies and men could learn to sew and cook and all those things. And I know so many people who do not know how to put a needle and thread together to do
Mhm.
anything.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, we do need trades back in schools. And
Mhm.
another thing is, I'm so glad that you are talking about, you know, gang culture not being the thing to do. I'm from the country, and even from the country, like where there's just horses and cows, young kids are looking at this crap on TV and on YouTube and thinking that is the way to be. So they
Yep.
don't want to go outside with their uncles and their fathers and older brothers
Mhm.
learning how to ride horses and to catch the cattle and cut the grass and use the tractor and all that. They
Mhm.
want to. I have a nephew that just wants to stay on YouTube or
Yep.
play games all day, and I think he's 16. He gets really upset if you try to get him outside.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't
Same with
have
my
kids.
son. They say
Yeah,
it's too hot. I'm like, it was the same heat when I was growing up, but I didn't have a
yeah,
choice. You can't come
yeah,
back in unless you come back in too many times. You got to stay in. So you come back
yeah.
in, you get a little water, and you got to go back out. Come back in, get a
And,
little food, you got to go back out.
yeah. And another thing I heard you talk about on one of your lives was you didn't know about what happened with your father until Charlemagne talked about it. Your
Mm-hmm.
mother never told you anything bad about your father.
Mm-mm.
Our father left us penniless. We were hungry many times. Our mother worked as long as she could and to take care of us. I was 17 years old when he was murdered by by his girlfriend. That is when I found out about all the things that he had done and how he never helped not with one penny to take care of us. And I was diagnosed with lupus when I was 11 years old, which is why I have this, stuff. I'm on dialysis waiting for a transplant now. But when I was diagnosed, somebody told him about it. You know what he did? He brought oranges and orange juice and bananas. Like that was something that was going to help my mother take care of us. So he was a piece of shit loser. And I never knew that until I was grown. So your mother did a great thing because you grew up not knowing the things that he had done, which is what helped you to be who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So all of us, I'm a registered nurse. My brothers are tops at their jobs. You know what I mean? We all came out really well. So yeah, just wanted to tell you that. And I'm starting you're welcome. I'm starting my YouTube channel to talk about my health and all the things that I've been through. So y'all look for La Gata Negra.
Okay, shout it out one more time. Shout it out one more time.
La Gata Negra.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bring this guy on. It should be interesting.
What's up, Kwame?
Are you here for a good faith conversation, sir?
Yeah, I want to have a conversation, man.
That's not what I asked you. I said, are you here for a good faith conversation?
Yeah, I want to have a good faith conversation. Yeah.
How can you do that when you was in the chat saying what you said?
Oh, listen, Kwame, I came here because I really want to know what's your purpose on YouTube.
I understand that, but sir, I watched you disrespect a man you've never talked to, and now you talking to me, and you want respect from me, and you want to pretend like you want to have a good faith conversation when you already prejudged a man you never talked to, sir. I told you, I study you guys. I see you, boy. You come up here to play games, and I'm not gonna be played with. So get your bitch ass on, bitch. Got him. You bitch is easy to beat because you're stupid. I told you that. You're not gonna goddamn get in no chat, talk shit about me, and think I'm gonna let you up here and run your big motherfucking mouth like you got some respect. You don't disrespect a motherfucker like that. You don't know. You can disagree, clown, without disrespect. And you and our son Campbell and bitch ass black men like you that don't know how to talk to a man with respect. That's why so many bodies are getting snapped by rock. Stupid motherfucker. TV's getting turned off. Cause stupid niggas like you that don't know how to talk. Mushmelly cream pie little bitches like you. Already talking shit about a man and then gonna talk about, yeah, do you want to have a good faith conversation? Yeah, I want to have a conversation. Bitch, that ain't what I asked you. A good faith conversation means you don't already judge a motherfucker you never talked to. But see, you cool with a bitch ass nigga. So therefore, I'm gonna come to the conclusion. I think I snap. Nah, that third eye see you, bitch, and you a bitch ass nigga too. What's up, bro? What's good with you?
Am I muted? My bad.
What's up with you, bro?
Man, that was just funny. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, let me do
this. Man, that conversation of you against Hassan Campbell was pay-per-view for a lot of YouTubers like us. So thank you for that. But me myself, I'm an activist. I'm actually
the sound going out. The sound, your audio messing up.
My bad. I attach myself to a lot of legislation, so
it's still messing up.
Go ahead.
Try to get it together and come back in, bro. I'll bring you back in. Let's go to a young lady. How you doing? Can you hear me? Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. I can't hear you. Okay. What's up, bro?
How you doing, my brother?
How you doing?
All right. How you doing,
bro? Good.
I'm doing well. All right. I just want to stop by and say what's up. Hey, I love it what you're doing. Hey, addressing all the smoke, all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from Oakland, California. Well, and I live here as well, but I just decided to become an electrician like about 4 years ago, and man, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. So I just say, hey man, get those trades. Definitely, that's what's up. So just hey, keep doing your thing, and that's all I wanted to say.
Yes, sir.
All right, my brother.
She said, Fatina, how you say your name? Fatia Martin, Kwame, your male followers are now harassing me on social media because I disagree with you. Laugh out loud. Incredible. You want to make me wrong for what you said? What do I have to do with that? You came onto a public platform. You understand that you are in the public. You have no expectation of privacy in the public. I hope you're educated enough to know that. Do not blame me for something that you said, and do not blame me for something that others are doing. If they're harassing you, then I don't agree with that. But if they're just disagreeing with you, isn't that what you did to me? So stop playing victim. Hold on for a second. My dog is whining. Some of you ladies got to stop this victim shit. You came over here and stated your opinion, so you should be able to take the opinion when somebody else give it to you. Boom. Be right back. I done dropped one of my rings at the crime scene. They're gonna be looking for me, y'all. I done dropped one of my rings at the crime scene. Stupid motherfucker. I had to go get my goddamn. I had to go get my hookah, man. Man, don't let no family come over to your house. They smoked all my hookah. Smoked all my hookah. Didn't even replace the coal. Ain't that about a? I know you see me talking about you too, brother. That's why I can't stand you, boy. I'm waiting on you to get old. I sure am waiting on you to get old, boy. I'm told you that. You're a little bit realer than me, but I'm waiting on you to get old. Tell your old ass up. I'm letting you know that now, boy. Count down the years on your old. Yeah, let me get my hookah back set up because I know a lot of these guys want to come in here and play and joke and get the YouTube algorithms and the numbers. They don't want to find out why I'm talking about it because you could do research and find out why the fuck I'm talking about it. Men of the old had more skills and more stability of men now. Most of the black males now are sleeping on women's couches. I know some of them. These sisters working hard as hell to keep up with you jailbird niggas. So let me get somebody in. Right here. You was on before. What's up, bro?
Am I in the quicksand? Am I in the quicksand?
Yeah, nah, you good.
Oh no, my bad. I fixed the mic. Nah, but just to piggyback on the snot box, I think he's using a lyric from a song named Beatbox that was very popular a year before. So I think that's what he used, snot box, because that's part of a song. Again, going back to the conversation you had with Hassan Campbell, it was like pay-per-view. So it was amazing to see these two worlds colliding. Like, don't get me twisted. I listened to Hassan Campbell, me being a kid that grew up in the Bronx. So when I listen to him, I do listen to a few things. I feel like he gives me like, have you ever heard of Khalif Browder? Khalif Browder? Khalif Browder was this gentleman that he spent 3 years on Rikers Island for stealing a book bag. He basically the system in New York is so corrupted that it took 3 years for him to even go to court, right? And then we find out that he never even stole the book bag. When he came out of jail, he was advocating about his case and everything. A lot of people saw him as soft. A lot of people laughed at him. I remember that. It took.
Until, you talking about the guy in New York, the black guy in New York? Yeah. I know that story. Yeah.
He took his life. And until Hidden took his life, that's when JC came out and did a documentary and etc. But they only care when we are 6 feet underground.
Yep.
That's one thing that I understand right now. Like, look, Hassan messed up from the beginning, from judging you, from coming here with the fake smile and thinking that an apology was going to be, because that's how we are used to as New Yorkers. We give you that backhanded compliment and then expects the person to come back and be like, well, I'll take your apology. So I understand 100% the way you feel, because it's also, we don't know how to talk like New Yorkers. We talk condescending. Yeah. So he's wrong on that part. My thing is, are we canceling Hassan Campbell? Because like, is Hassan Campbell the main? I don't think he's the big culprit out of this whole.
I don't think he needs to be canceled. I just think he needs to clean up the way he's talking about certain situations. I think he needs to stop isolating the entertainers and athletes because they're black as well. And that's separating the room. When you call someone a celebrity, the treatment of that celebrity is different. In the hood, I was taught that, excuse my French, that they fuck niggas. When I was young, anybody black who had money, they was fuck niggas. And they think they better than us. We would use things like that. Even when my kids were growing up, my baby mom would say, I don't want them to think that they're better than their cousins. Better than their cousins? That don't got nothing to do with why I'm buying her this bike. Why should my child have to get less because you worried about everybody else? I'm protecting my village that I created, and she shouldn't have to get less because someone else don't have. And so it's a lot of psychological warfare going on with our own community that we got to fix.
Definitely. And that's one thing I respect from you, because the first word you said is "we the people." And Hassan, he fell into the quicksand as soon as the people came, which was when I saw, when you allow other people to be on stream, you're helping us. You're helping streamers with less subscribers. And when he was surrounded by the people, instead of embracing the people, it was like, I don't need y'all, F y'all, etc. And he basically showed himself out, and it wasn't like he canceled himself out in a sense,
because he said unsubscribe. Fuck y'all, I don't need y'all.
He lost 1,000 subscribers. He lost 1,000 subscribers since that stream. So no, I'm just here to give you
not to cut you off, but he knows that if he says outlandish things like snot bot rock, that people are gonna come to listen regardless. And he does celebrity gossip. And that's cool and all, make your money, but at the end of the day, you gotta put everybody's talking disrespectful about black males. On all the media, we're talking disrespectful about black men. We're not good fathers. We're not good anything.
But Mr. Brown, like, that's my thing that, like, right now I was looking at the situation very interesting because, like, I have my beef, let's say, with Troy Terrain from the Star Report, because I criticize a lot of, like, I have great things about Star, but there's a lot of things that the way he talks down on us. For example, I'm an activist, right? He portrayed me as a broke activist. So it's like, you can't say I'm a broke activist, but then be mad when Tamika Mallory makes money out of a book. So it's like, if you're a rich activist, it's bad. But if you're a broke activist, you're calling me, oh, you're just nothing but a messenger. You're nothing but a door dasher, So, and undermining the work, I work in Stop and Frisk for immigration reform. You just mentioned the STEM. You just mentioned that we should focus on STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. I haven't heard none of the YouTubers talking about coding, talking about ways to find a way out.
Can I ask you this? Not to cut you out. Hassan said I stole his swag, his style, and his talking point. So have you followed him? Have you ever heard him say coding and trades?
No, not at all. No, not at all. Not at all. But that's the problem, that within this YouTube world, the best thing about the new technology is that we all get to have a mic. You get to speak, everybody gets to speak. Nobody has to go to ESPN to be able to have the platform. But there's also the fact that, like, everybody gets put on here, like Charlemagne the God got put on by Wendy Williams. So he owns a certain level of respect, Going back to the beef right now with Charlemagne, Star has a beef of Hot 97, so it's a bigger beef that, even though I'm on your side, I respect everything you say, and I respect every man with a Brown last name, Chris Brown, Orlando Brown, Kwame Brown. I'm not messing with the Browns. Like,
I don't know. I like that Chris Brown. I don't know everybody else. Who is Orlando Brown?
Oh, the guy from That's So Raven.
Oh, okay.
You can even say Josh Brown, any Brown. If you have a Brown, I don't want no beef with you, like Browns. But salute to you, Kwame. Prayers to you, to your family, and all the work you've done. And
same to you, my brother.
You're black excellence at the end of the day. God bless.
We all are, my brother. Thank you. There's not another woman on the line, so I'll just go down the list. You've been here a long time. What's going on?
Let me unmute. Yep. Hey, Kwame, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for having me. You hear me?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Excellent. Originally from Trinidad and Tobago, letting you know I'm living in Houston, Texas now, but a lot of us outside in the Caribbean support you. We have a lot of similar value system, and we're willing to stand in line, When I look at my country, even from where I live in Houston, we see everything. We follow the Black Americans, So that's why my interest has always been, how can I help? I have Black sons who have grown up here. I went on HBCU, and I've been very disappointed. They're not talking like how you're talking. I came to America to really pursue what I've learned, you know, coming up. And I didn't see that. And I really appreciate, you know, your whole thing. One thing on the coding, I have a company. I hired about 20 people part-time work, and it's very difficult to hire people who look like me or look like us to work. It's very, very difficult. And the whole issue with coding, where the other guy was saying it's wrong, he's getting into the semantics. And I was kind of confused.
But not to cut you off, that's why I didn't argue with him, because I'm building an app, and the first thing they talked to me about was coding. Everything kept going back to coding. And every time I look for somebody to do the code work, the biggest, best companies are all ran by white people. And these apps are $200-300 billion apps, and nobody black is doing it.
Man, I got depressed. I went broke. Man, I've gained weight just trying to build my company. And I've, thank God, it has reached a level of success, but it's very difficult for us to network and get the right people to work with. And then I have worked with others who have stole my ideas and they have ran with it, you know, so that's why it's very important. But he's getting into the semantics of what coding is, what developers is, what programming is, what your message. You're not a coder. You didn't come and say, I'm a professor. And I know you want to tell it.
But you got to understand what we do to each other. When there's a black guy like him that actually does coding, some of them, they try to come and get a guy like me who just says that this is what's needed in school. And then he want to debate a guy like me instead of going to another person in the field. And then y'all argue the semantics. Why are you arguing with a guy who said we need coding in schools? Is it beneficial or not? Like I wasn't going to do that with him. There's going to be a lot of other guys that come on the panel and just to argue with me. And that's their whole stick. So I can smell it from a mile away.
And my final thing, I don't want to stay on here too long, but I want to say this. I had this discussion. Your kids, those who are out there, if you have kids, will be expected to know some sort of programming, coding, or logic by the time they go for an interview. So if you want to go around to that route where your kids want to go off to be working for someone else, that will be expected in 5 years' time, 6 years' time, 3 years' time. That will be the bare minimum. But the other side of it, where Kwame is getting at, is that we have the knowledge, right? That we can build things our own self. We can code stuff and get things done because it is a digital world. So I definitely rock with that. And on trades, when I came to America, my life in college was easier because I had two skill sets. I wasn't an expert, but I worked with my hands. I worked in construction. I did woodwork. And I have seen it being removed from my schools in my countries, and it's definitely not really, you know, supported in America at all. And those trades are very critical because, as you said, with those trades, you cannot be fired. You can start your own company. You can always be employed. You can build your own buildings. Like I'm looking for 25 acres, Kwame. I put in an offer and they found out who we were and they rejected us. So I definitely with you on the land. But when you go to get your own land, you want to build your own infrastructure. You save costs. You save time. You can flip houses. So I'm definitely with you. And thank you
so much, brother. Yes, sir. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
All right. See, that's what you should have been doing on your platform, Hassan. Instead of talking about rock a nigga snot box. You hear from the people. If you're a part of the people that you're saying you want to help, why haven't we heard from the people?
Hey, what's up, Kwame?
What's up, brother?
Hey, man, before I get started, dude, you be having me rolling, man. You are hilarious, man. I'm an old coach. I'm now an assistant principal. And you are really talking to educators, specifically when we talk about the coding. And, you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but 60% of the jobs that students in the second grade are going to be going to haven't even been created yet. And so we need our students to learn science, technology, engineering, and math. We need that. And so you're speaking directly to educators, and man, we listening. So I appreciate you. You know, keep, you know, staying on brand. You giving like a master class on how to deal with adversity within media, and dude, you killing it. And all my coaching buddies, we watch you, we laugh. I mean, it's hilarious. And I want to keep you, but if you get a chance, because I'm gonna plug my little show. If
Go
you
ahead.
get a chance, Flipboard EDU podcast, I would love to have you come on to speak to educators. I know when you have some time. I know you're busy. I know you come on 2 times a day, but when you can, man, I'd love to have you on, man. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Man. Why is it that our community seems to be the only community that as soon as somebody say we need to do something, there's just as many of people, like so many people come and give their opinion so strongly against it. Like I'm not gonna try to argue with y'all about it, but can you tell me, do you like what's going on now? Black males are reading at a 4th and 3rd grade reading level. So something got to change. What are your suggestions? Like, don't come to argue with me. We can share a set of ideals. There's been some beautiful people that's coming on here and, adding to it and sharing their experiences. That's what we need more of. Let's try to find a through line instead of a disagreement. I didn't say this was disagreement hour. Let's find, you can disagree, but can you try to find a through line? See, will it help the kids at all? We just had a guy on, so let me get a young lady on. Hey, how you doing, man?
What's up? How you doing? This your girl in the
I'm doing amazing.
I think it's cool to hear what you're talking about. Like, I really
Mm-hmm.
didn't know much about you at all until the Charlamagne stuff happened. So, and I tend to watch YouTube a lot more than TV. But I was like, who is this guy? Who is he mad at? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I didn't know anything. But when you started talking about trades and schools and how the black man is being made to look bad and all that stuff, it just made me want to listen even the more. So I'm just happy to be on here, and I want to share some information with everyone because I work for adult education. I work for the Clayton County Public Schools GED program. So
Mm-hmm.
they helped me get my GED, you know what I'm saying? And also, Governor Deal created the Hope Career Grant, where there's like a lot of high demand career field areas that students can go to school for free, as long as you got your GED or high school diploma. So, like, you can go to school for automotive technology, aviation technology, certified engineer assistant, commercial truck driver. You want to get your CDL, that's free if you want to do welding. Excuse me, it's free construction. Those are things that you can learn and I believe turn into your own business someday. You know what I'm saying? And like
Mm-hmm.
early childhood care and education, electrical line work. These are the fields that are in high demand right now. And you can go to any technical school in Georgia and apply for these things. So each technical school has different programs, of course, but like I'm near Southern Crescent in Atlanta Tech. So like if you want to be a part of the movie production, set design, you can do that. Practical nursing, precise manufacturing, welding, and joining technology. And there's many more things. So if anybody is interested in that, you can go to tcsg.edu. That stands for Technical College System of Georgia. They're over every technical college, and also they're over the GED program. And the GED program is free, you know what I'm saying? And it's self-paced. You go there, you get in, you get out. You don't have to stay in forever. And so I just wanted to share that with your viewers. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that, but I
No
just wanted
problem.
to share that because like I see so many students come in. A lot of it'd be a lot of teenagers. You can come in as early as 16 with parental consent, 16 and 17, man, and they just don't do well in school. And schools are not the same as they were like in the late 90s, early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? I came out of class 2001, so well, that's where I should have been graduating from, but that was my class. And so I dropped out because, I was dealing with my daughter's father. I was pregnant, I was chasing him, you know what I'm saying? I could have finished school, but my priorities was jacked up. And then like when she was 3 months, I got my first job. I kept that job for like 6 years and got another job. That airport job, you know what I'm saying? It wore me out. So I was looking for something else. So I got my GED. And so I did try the college thing online. I didn't really like it that much because what I enrolled in wasn't something that I was passionate about. But a lot of people was in my ear saying you should do this and you should do that. And I felt like, well, since I'm working in education, maybe I should go for that. But I'm an aspiring singer songwriter and I'm creative. I like to make jewelry. I want to teach people how to do those things. That's my passion. So instead of me running to do what people suggest I should do, I want to do what I'm passionate about because it comes
Right.
easy. So, but I want to share. I like to share information. I have no problem with sharing information. So, if anybody is interested in learning a trade, go to tcsg.edu or just Google free tuition technical colleges in Georgia. It'll pop up for you. And so, whatever county you live in, there should be a free GED program there. And we also, along with the GED, we have students taking IET classes, learning customer service, getting a certification in that, learning HVAC. We're doing that along with the GED. So it's helping students get a trade, and it's giving the young people something to look forward to. And if you're older, that's cool too. You can still get on this whole career grant. It doesn't matter what age you are. So definitely check it out. And I appreciate everything you're doing. I sent you some DMs on IG, some videos. People mentioning you and things like that. I don't know if you want to check it out.
What's your IG?
It's Anna Serve, just like you see my name, Anna Serve on here on IG. And yeah, when I see some things, I like to send to you. So if you could check it out, maybe follow me. And also, I want to shout out Because We Nosy podcast. That's a podcast I'm on with my co-host DJ Preach, and we talk about independent artists and real life topics. And I definitely would love to have you on as to talk about what you're talking about now, if you don't mind. And I will DM you that information. If you consider it, just let me know.
Yes,
do it
ma'am.
once a week. So shouts out to everybody on here. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right.
And y'all go join Riff. Okay, now we're gonna be riffing tonight. RIFF. I gotta join Riff. We're gonna be on Riff. Yeah, I got some notifications. We're going to Riff now. Come on now, y'all subscribe. Let's see who we gonna get up here. What's going on, brother? I can't hear you. Unmute your mic.
Mic check. Can you hear me now?
Got you loud and clear.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing amazing.
That's good. That's good. So,
how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, actually. I want to just say, man, I do commend everything you're doing right now, and I do want to talk about the Hassan thing just for a little minute.
Go ahead. That's funny to me. Go ahead.
Okay, so from those who don't know, this whole situation with Hassan was calculated. He stirred all this shit up on purpose, man. On the pretext of getting subscribers and viewership so he can ultimately make money. It's obvious. How the hell do you pick a fight with somebody, jump on the panel, and say, oh, you know what? I was wrong. But you knew you was wrong when you made the video. So we already know that you tried to use this man for clout. This man don't have nothing, no plan laid out or any solutions laid out for any damn body. You understand what I'm saying? So he do gossip. We already know he do gossip. I have no beef with that. That's what you want to do, then fine. But how can you contradict yourself every time you talk? And it's hard for me to even listen to the brother, because the truth of the matter is, every time he opened his mouth, he made some type of reference to like a gangster movie he sang or some song he said. I watch the Snapbox. He'll say something like from the movie Belly, and I'm like, wait, what the hell that got to do with the conversation at hand?
That's what he kept saying to me. If you war with someone or fight someone, you know that person. I'm like, no, it can also be a flip side to that as well. You can just leave people alone. You don't want, it's playing out in our streets a different way.
Right. And then I look at it like this here, because I personally believe that he's targeting the younger generation. It's what's harming our community the most. You understand what I'm saying? Because let's think about it. Those same kids that he's talking to, eventually they will be adults and they're going to be running shit. So let's look at this. This generation that's growing up, y'all want them in power and running this our country with the mindset they have today? You understand? So I'm like, yo, why is you doing this? You got everybody in a box. You're literally brainwashing these children. Trying to go up against somebody that's actually speaking positive, and then you want to play this game of who said what first. Let me tell you something. I haven't been on this earth as long as my elders, but believe you me, there's some elders that's saying some of the same shit before we was born. Ain't nobody could claim who said what first, man. Somebody was saying this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I hear people, like, when I hear certain things that you say, naturally, yes, I'm like, yo, I said that before too. I don't get mad. I'm like, yo, I'm glad somebody else with a bigger platform that can reach out this exact message to more people.
And I never said, and I never said I created it. I got it from an elder.
Exactly.
So I said I want to connect the youth with the elders.
You're supposed to embrace that, not hate on it.
Right.
And I think that when we look at a lot of these grown ass children, because that's how I look at them. Yep. They might their appearance might look like they're adults, but right here mentally,
this adult he is.
Yeah, these are children we're dealing with. They have not elevated yet, man. Look at the things that's happening in our community. We could get some harm done to us by somebody that came into our community, and we would tear up our own community instead of going after the problem. Yeah. So you got to think about that's not logical at all. So now I say that to say this: the message that you're pushing is a very positive one. Is one that's needed. And for those, I want to just say this too. For those who are trying to tell you what to do with your platform and tell you what you need to do with your money, fuck y'all. Because you don't have the right.
I'm a second that emotion. Fuck y'all. Yeah, sorry.
You don't have no right to tell somebody what they can and cannot do on their platform, and damn sure what the hell they work hard for. That's theirs. Now, if the brother choose to help or whatever, that's still ultimately up to him. It's not ours. We didn't go out. I didn't dribble no damn ball. You understand? I don't sing. I don't do R&B. So what these people, when they make their money from their gift, it's up to them. It's theirs. They earned the shit. That's like with me. I started in my home. I'm not going out there trying to tell nobody what they should be doing in their home. They start at home first. So right now, I'm gonna just tell you right now, me and my wife, we've been homeschooling our kids for well over 16 years now. Mm-hmm. Instead of us complaining,
congratulations.
Thank you, my brother. Instead of us complaining about the school system, we took them out and we took the situation in our own hands.
Salute to you and your wife, man. Y'all need a round of applause, goddammit. Because that's the thing. Instead of complaining about it, you found a solution. And that's the thing. We all can step up. Maybe all of us can't homeschool like you, but we still got to take the time to educate our kids when we have the time. And we do have the time, because sometimes we got our phones in our hand when we should have a book in our hand reading to our kids.
Absolutely. But I don't worry about it, because I'm gonna plug you real quick. Or plug myself real quick.
Go ahead,
I'm actually in the process of creating me a YouTube channel, since I'm already homeschooling. For those who don't have the skills or don't have the time to homeschool, I'm gonna be live streaming my homeschooling on YouTube. So
that's
if you can sit your kid right in front of the YouTube video. I'm gonna be teaching from pre-K all the way up to 5th grade. We're gonna be teaching the younger generation, and we're gonna you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna have the curriculums and everything ready for these children. So that's just one thing that I'm.
What's the name of the page?
Oh well, my channel. She's building the channel as we speak. My channel is the same as you see up here. Well, I'm gonna drop a video.
The Comment King.
The Comment King. I'm gonna drop a video today to keep y'all updated on the homeschooling page and things of that nature. So. Again, when it comes to solution, my brother, and I appreciate everything that you're doing, and keep doing it. We need this. We need somebody that's logical. We need somebody that's going to speak the truth, and somebody that's going to stand up for themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Because what they're trying to do, one, is feminize us. They don't want to see a strong, especially a strong black man. They don't want to see that, because when you go further back in time, you know that the far as it comes to broken families, we was on the bottom of that podium. There was more structural family back in the day. Why? Because men was being men back then. You understand? Right now, we don't have that. They're promoting the opposite of that right now. These young kids are following that, and they think that's cool. That's the gangster. That is the new men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's really not.
Right. So
again, that's taking lives. That's taking men away from their families and their children. That's turning them into slaves based on our 13th Amendment. So I don't see how that's something that's good for our community.
And one of the reasons why I commend everything you're doing is because, again, you're offering solutions. And just like me, and I look at you as you're only one man. You can only do so much. But it takes a community or a village coming together, and that's where we can solve a lot of problems simultaneously. Let's not put everything on his brother's shoulders like that, because trust me, I'll be feeling overwhelmed with the homeschooling. I even, like I said, I started my own website like YouTube. You can actually live a black-owned website that is against YouTube. We can live stream. You can upload videos and things of that nature. So I got to run that website as well. And
plug it. What's the name of it?
It's called TrueTube. TrueTube.com. You can Google it. It'll be the first thing that pop up. We was complaining about YouTube and they rules and regulations. Instead of me complaining about it, you say, you know what I told myself? I'm gonna gather up all my resources that I can gather up, and I'm gonna create a platform that we can have that is owned and ran by us. So that's another thing that I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just like you, my brother, we need to get these brothers and sisters to start not only just taking accountability for their own actions, but we got to start at home. Let's get our home together. Trust me, it will trickle out into society when we start raising these kids up correctly. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want to hold you up too much longer, brother. Keep doing your thing, family.
Yes,
and,
sir.
I'm gonna keep on supporting. I'm gonna keep on promoting your channel and everything you got going on, family.
Thanks a lot. Salute to you, my brother. I'm gonna come check your channel out as well.
I appreciate that.
Thanks a lot, man. Keep doing the work.
All right.
Let's get Chad. What's going on? Clark.
Oh, you good, man? Hey, Mr. Brown, first of all, I just want to start out by saying I appreciate you, man. Honestly, I really do. We need more like you, man. I'm glad you came out. I was going to mask up just because, just to preface this, man, I'm in education. I'm a coach. I'm a former athlete. So, you know what I mean? But anyway, what I'm going to tell you is I'm from the South, pretty close to where you're from. And education here is the good old boy system, man. You know what I mean? We're way behind in the times. Kids get left behind. A good question I have is, you know, you're talking about coding, talking about tech schools, but why aren't educators talking about the kids that are getting left behind during the pandemic? Like, so many kids have gone missing. We don't know where they are. They've dropped out. They've gone to do other things. What will they do when they don't have a diploma or a GED or whatever? What tech, how can they contribute to society once they're out there? I work at a school that's very high risk. I went to a school that was very high risk, and the majority is African American. So I have a mixed daughter. This is coming from a white guy. I'm gonna be realistic. The system is set up for young African American males to fail purposely.
Hey, can you please say that one more time for the people that did not hear way in back?
Absolutely. Mr. Brown, just like I said, coming from a white male in education and coaching, who came through an at-risk school and currently deals with an at-risk school, the system is made so that young African Americans, mostly males, are set up to fail later in life. I actually taught it in class.
Hold on, watch it. Pause this for a second. Self-talk. I need you to put a beat to that. Because self-talk, because listen, they ain't gonna listen. Some people not gonna listen unless it's in a rap song. So we got to give it to them in a rap song, because what you just said need to be music to our ears. Because they always say we need white people to come help and talk and speak up and all that. When you guys do talk, they don't seem to listen because you're white. So absolutely. I respect you and I appreciate you for coming to say that, because now they're gonna be looking after you like they're looking after me.
You know what I mean? And like I said, I was gonna mask up, man. But you know what it is? What it is? It's the real. And you know, I think a lot of
you're a brave man.
But look, man, having a mixed daughter, it's a weird time for me. You know what I mean? Like, I have to try to play both sides. But I'm gonna be real, I will never truly understand that other side. And I know that, and I understand that, and I don't try to pretend that I do. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit there and say I get it, because I never will. I never can. That being said, man, I just wanted to kind of ask you, you know, as far as like programming, because I mean, my daughter listens to these songs that are on the radio, they're on TikTok and all that stuff. What's your take on that, man? Like, how, I mean, what do you think of it? Are they basically, you know, they say the end of civilizations, right? Or like when the males switch roles with the females, that ends all the great, strong civilizations that have ever existed, and history does repeat itself.
Yeah.
That being said, do you feel like the programming, the music, everything is a larger part, single parent household? What's your take on it?
The single parent households is it's a part of what the system is doing. First, they remove the males, so that at a certain age, a young boy is gonna need a male guidance, and somehow they have made women feel like that means that they're inadequate, but they're not men. It doesn't mean a woman is inadequate. As a child, it was something that I needed to hear and feel from a man. I didn't need my mother. She didn't understand it. I wanted to talk about sex, and I didn't feel comfortable talking about sex with my mother.
Right.
So it's not an offensive thing, but that's the biggest trick they've done, is that they made women they tapped into their egos, some of them, not all. They tapped into these mothers' egos, and that they feel like I can do it all. And they're setting out to prove that they can do it all. But the music and the imagery is one of the number one issues, because you can see bad behavior in your child. They're dancing and doing these little twerk things, and their response will be, oh, it's just on TikTok. Everybody's doing it.
Exactly.
They'll bring this little, I remember my daughter, I had to pop on her little butt because she did this little joke that was trendy on TikTok, where you kind of trick and disrespect the parent and then say it was a joke. It was a joke. But I already done popped you before I knew it was a joke. And so they're turning our children into little minions and robots. We just monkey see, monkey do. Whatever dance that come out, everybody do it. Now we got grown men gyrating and shaking their hips and their booty at the same time.
Exactly.
And I don't understand it. This is a popular dance that all these men are doing.
Yeah, and it's
back in the day, it was players.
Like it was I was raised by the old code, man. You know, like down south. I mean, it was just, the game was to be told, not sold, man. And you were raised by, you know what I mean? You had coaches, you had peers, they say it takes a village. What happens when, the villagers become poison? You know what I mean? They send you to the jungle. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening, man. You know what I mean? I mean, honestly, and I'm seeing it more and more, and it's a scary thing, man. It really is. But hey, man, it's just a pleasure to be able to speak with you. Honestly, I really look up to what you do, what you speak about. And if you ever want to reach out to me for anything, man, or if anybody does, because sometimes
plug your information.
Hey, I mean, I don't really want to plug my stuff.
Okay,
man. Well, I mean, I will. But
I'll tell you what. Email me if you don't want to plug it on here. Email me at support@buslife.com.
Okay, you said support at
support@buslife.com.
Got you. I'll do that, man. Otherwise, my IG is Carolina Clark Kent. You can look me up on that.
Carolina Clark Kent. Y'all check him out.
I appreciate
the good conversation, my brother.
You too, brother. Take care.
Yes,
man.
sir. Salute to you. Man, that was a good conversation. We need to have more good conversations like that. The last brother was a good conversation. Let's get a young lady up here. Who's here first? Okay.
Oh, snap.
Hello. Hey,
Hello?
how you doing? All right.
I'm good. How you doing? I just want to say I'm so happy that your voice is being heard, because these are a lot of things that I've been thinking. And then also too, a lot of people could probably learn a lesson of not taking apologies so quickly, because I think that's what's wrong with the Black community, because it's like once people apologize, then it's like, okay, they kind of wipe things up on the rug. And I think that's where like a lot of, I don't want to say white people, but it's like, okay, we just apologize for this and kind of keep things moving on and go along. So I think that tough love of not accepting apologies so soon, and then really trying to see what their real intentions are, is I appreciate you doing that, and people can really learn from that, because I've gotten caught up in accepting people's apologies so soon, and then they turn back around and do the same thing.
Do it again. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. Gotta stand up for yourself.
Exactly. You got to stand up for what yourself and believe. I mean, follow your intuitions. You know what I'm saying? Follow your intuitions and everything. But again, I appreciate you for tapping me in and everything. And I'm glad your voice is being heard. We need more men out here like you. And also you inspired me. I haven't necessarily donated anything in the super chat, but you know, I've been looking into just buying shoes because you got Fila's, Pumas, they're giving like wholesale away, like real cheap for kids and everything. Like you can buy shoes for $33. And I just want to be able to, I know you're doing your thing out there.
Tell them the site that they can get it from.
Filas.com. I think it's Pumas.com. But you could get like $3, $29. They're just like really giving shoes away. And I know you're doing your thing out there in Brunswick, but you know, also too, I want to be able to try to help. And it makes me feel good to try to do something like that and be able to, you know, give some kids like some shoes and everything. So
I'm trying to I think I got a guy in mind to send everybody through so I can put it on my site and you guys can go through him or her. But I'm trying to find somebody that's willing to be able to deal with the workload because there's a lot of people that want to help. But I almost got one or two people in mind that I might can see. So hopefully next week I can talk to them, give their information on my YouTube, and you guys can contact them for the actual event, and then we can get it going smooth. So we'll figure it out next week.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, keep doing your thing.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Man, that's a good one too. All right, we got Trill texting. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up? What's up, bro?
Chilling.
Yeah, man, I want to elaborate on what you said about the trades and everything. Man, you are dead on with that because I remember when I was growing up, Pops was a truck driver and he was a licensed welder. He's still welding and he's 80 years old right now.
Dang, congratulations, brother.
So it's like everybody that's coming at you about the trades and the code, man, tell them go to hell and kiss your ass.
Y'all heard it first. Go to hell, kiss my ass.
Yeah, because like, what are y'all mad? Because if guys go out there and start working, they can't watch y'all on YouTube as much. Like, what angle are you guys coming at them on? Like, damn, the man coming to help everybody out. He made it to the 1%. He helped out his family. Now he trying to give you knowledge to go help your family, and you're mad.
Right.
Man, just go out there, man. Just listen what the man's saying and try to attach on to it. Quit attacking the brother. That's what's wrong with you, sorry ass niggas. There's too many of them.
Yeah.
And it's like
they always front line to attack the black folks, but they never front line to do anything to white people.
Exactly. Well, the way we was raised up, they always say white don't eat white, but a black stab you in the back, take your ass down. They really don't care. It's like it's sad, but then the first thing they want to say is, "Oh, the white man taking us down." No, nigga, it's you doing it.
Right. A lot of them. Yeah.
But that's just because you came on here and they feel you was on the main stage level, but you already said, feed your family, use my videos, take care of your families. It's like they hear what they want.
I believe in the information so much that it should be shared. And why would I not want people to feed their kids? It makes more for a peaceful, safer neighborhoods if everybody could eat. We got too many people want to be the best one, the only one. I don't want to be the best one or the only one. I want to spark a conversation. Everybody else sprinkle their mama's cooking or their daddy's cooking or whatever else that made you who you are, because you have a perspective that's needed. I'm no bigger, no better than anyone else, and that's what we have to connect at a spiritual level, and not this. I'm such and such doctor, whoever. I'm such and such physician, whoever. You're just a man. You're just a woman. You're just like me, and that's what we got to get back to.
And you see, like my boy Jack, I actually went to high school with Jack before he went.
Shit.
And, yeah, man, Jack went like that, man. Jack was a humble, cool dude. I guess the money turned him.
What? You mean to tell me Jack?
Yeah, Jack was humble, man. We used to hang out with Jack, man. Jack went like that, man.
Man, that man said he was putting up keys. He was about that life. He was in the streets.
Man, so many of us know him, but nobody, where we from, we don't try to step on nobody or, bad talk nobody. We try to keep, brother, Yeah, we try to keep the respect factor up. Nobody gonna speak out about him. He know that, man.
Yeah.
But it's like, I guess the money, bro. The money changes you.
If he had a trade like you, he wouldn't have to do anything for money.
Oh, shoot, man. You just got to be, ain't nothing wrong with being blue collar.
Right.
That's what it is.
See, look, people say, man, he crazy. He got a truck and a trailer.
No.
Yeah. When the pandemic hit, I was essential.
Man, they got so many guys down here in Louisiana that have trucks and trailers. Man, them guys feeding their families. They can go there with their BS.
But they don't understand. I got my own DOT number.
Exactly. That's called hustle. But that's the same man.
I just let people talk. I just stay quiet. I laugh. I let people talk. And I always try to find things that I can still be free and still be a whole man without somebody telling me, hey, such and such said this about you. I'm going to be the one to pick up the phone about me or not answer.
Oh, yeah. You see, all that, somebody say some shit, man, if that person don't tell me, I can get 2 damns what they said. Because it don't matter. If you can't tell me, I mean, you're a coward ass.
Right.
So what the hell? Let somebody speak. Whatever, it's just words. So words hurt you? I mean, you're a soft ass man.
Man, words. Have you seen what's been going on at these educated colleges?
Oh man, all that shit, that's just clown shit. All they want to do is take our money, just like you said.
Yeah,
And you
words
can't
have
find job
become.
offers.
They've made words into hate speech, where when someone says something, you can now throw something and attack them because of what they said. They're now attacking people for who they are. Oh, such and such. Get them off the campus. They gotta have the SWAT team protect these people in America.
And to everybody be saying, oh yeah, I mean, we've been looking for a man like you to speak up. There's a lot of us. Y'all scared when we speak up. Like y'all just want us to come around whenever trouble happens. Y'all don't want us to be there when there's no trouble. Y'all want us to be silent in the background. That's all they want.
Yeah.
The minute you speak out, though, you have a problem. You're crazy, ignorant, toxic, angry. How many more words are there?
All those words were created and designed to cut off the conversation.
And one more thing, bro. I swear, me and you related, bro. We talk just alike and act just alike. I'm telling you. So well, we all related.
I'm telling you, that's why I would never say things like, "Oh, I said that first," or "I did this, I did that." Man, we all connected. If we all are growing up in similar situations, then we're all gonna kind of think similar. Some of us gonna have a little less trauma, but most of us that's trying to get out of that situation, you got to be focused to do that. And the only way you do that is not hating on somebody. You keep your head down, you keep pushing, and you focus on you and your family and your goals. And that's all I did.
Exactly. Family first. And here with all them hate this. But man, y'all ease up on my boy Jack, man. I know y'all be laughing at him, man. Jack a good dude, man. I guess he want to be friends with Matt and the money so much, man. Y'all ease up on him. Self-talk, you leave my dog alone, man. That shit be funny, though. My stomach be hurting, man. Y'all ease up on my dog, man. He a good dude, man. Just the money driving him, man. That money.
All I did was tell the truth. You said what I said. I told him you got to do anything for money. You see before. So and right now, listen, I left him alone. He basically jumping on himself now. We gonna ride with Rachel. What he said? We gonna ride with Maria. We down with Maria now. We gonna ride with Maria first. He must have got that call. He said, Rachel deserves a job. She hands down. If old girl got the job, it was just a sympathy job. That's all it was.
That's how I know it's the money. Oh yeah, that's how you know it's the money. Cause man, where we raised up at, really and truly, you stay on your side, we stayed on our side. Yeah, he did ride with old girl back in the day. The old Jack would have been like, the hell with that Rachel shit. All right with Maria. He got that phone call, man. Hey, man can't stop his money. The deal with the money. You got to stand up on your feet like a man.
Yep. That's why I don't want their money.
Your balls and your word, man. That's all you got.
Yep. All right, my brother. I appreciate you for stopping by, bro.
Oh, yeah. Good. No problem.
Salute to you, man.
Oh, yeah. Same to you. All
right, bro. I'm even friends now with Jack friends. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get a young lady up here. Nicole.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess.
I'm even friends with Jack friends. Hold on. Let me put the hookah down and do this one more time. Hassan, I ain't leaving you alone, boy. You look tough shit.
Don't do it too.
Hold on. What about when he had a knife? Hold on.
Oh, Lord, no. You ready?
Stupid motherfucker. You're too old for that, boy. Act your age.
How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I am doing amazing as well. I just wanted to pop on here. I have to tell you, I just became familiar with you when the whole media storm on the internet went crazy, and I was like, I think I was watching you on I would say her name, Vicky Dillard. She had a program about you, and I was like, well, who is this? Kudos to you. Kudos to you for standing up and giving us that mail that we we need it. But I just wanted to speak on the fact you were talking about trade schools. Okay, I work for a large media company, and
give me a job. No, I'm just playing.
Well, I work for them. I don't own it. But if I could, hey, let's do something together. Hey.
All right.
But it's a media company that you had somebody was talking noise and they work for that same media company.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get the grease off my face on this one now. I'm ready. I'm ready now.
So I won't say it, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And so, but anyway, I wanted to say about trade schools. It's so important that we have trade schools and trade, subjects, because when I was growing up, we did have like home ec, and I don't want to say too much because I'm giving away my age, but we had things
I had
like
it too when I was there too.
Okay, yeah. And that is a help. We need things like that to help transition young people into the real world. I mean, I have had people that come into our office, and I am on air for our live remotes that we do, but sometimes I'm putting commercials on air as well and selling. And we have older rappers that have like kind of aged out, but they still are into that. They want to be in the industry. But however, you don't want to come in and learn a trade. Even if I say come volunteer and learn how to do the board or something like that, that is a way in. But some of them, they don't have the mindset of wanting to even learn the hands-on. You see what I'm saying?
So you're saying that you guys offer a program that you teach learning the board?
We don't offer a program. I'm just happen to be in-house. So when I see someone's interest, I'm like, I can get you in there and I can show you, because that's, I learned the board and I learned how to do things. But I also went to school. I wasn't going to school to be in radio or anything like that or media. I was going to school for communications, and it just transitioned that way. But however, when I come across different people and they want to pursue a field that they have aged out of, but sometimes when you try to offer them come in and learn how to do it, it's better to be like an apprentice or learn a trade and be hands-on, and people will hire you quick than having the educational part of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's beneficial for people to want to get a trade, and I think it'll help them out in the long run, So that's what I wanted to come on and say to you real quick, Kwame, and just say that, you came on my radar, and I just wanted to come on and give you a shout out and
I love that smile you got now.
Oh, thank you.
Ouchie,
Thank you.
Ouchie. Thank you.
Thank you. And and then you can follow me on House of Nicole on Facebook. That's where you can find me at.
Okay, I'm gonna find. Y'all can find her there. Find her there, y'all.
House of Nicole fan page on Facebook, and maybe we could do something, Kwame. Get you on the radio side as well.
Okay, now.
All right, much love.
All right. Trying to get Mama. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Woo! Oh, there it is. I don't want to be guzzling out the bottle right now. I got my chains on, and I don't want y'all to see me spill nothing on my shirt. I might have to rock my own snot box. That's how real I am. I might have to rock my own snot box. Won't take no losses. What's going on, Frank?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? I just dropped my ring at another crime scene. Lord have mercy. What's up, brother?
I'm a Navajo up here in Arizona. I don't know
What's
if you
up
know the
with you? Shout out
tribe,
to Arizona.
but yeah, shout out to us. But I just wanted to go in and brief more about what you've been preaching. You know, about manhood and masculinity. Like everything that you touch on is kind of like what I'm going through right now. You know, with my pops. Because as he's getting older, I'm not. He's not getting any younger, and I'm getting older as well. So I got to take care of, you know, my child and future generations going forward. And a lot of the traits that he's learned when he was younger, like I'm slowly adapting to and learning from him, as well as, you know, what my mom has got going on. So basically, yeah, keep preaching the whole traits, because that's something that is diminishing within like the school systems and everything. And also, I see a lot of parallels between your community, like, you know, the African American community, and our community,
Yeah.
because we've been so oppressed, like for so long. We've been killed off ever since, you know, Columbus days, and it just seems like our reservations are shrinking. There's a lot of shit kind of going on, that like treaties are being broken, and just a lot of things. Like, I don't know if you're aware, but the boarding schools, the government boarding schools right now, they uncovered, I think, about 1,500 or how many? 700, 7,000 or 1,000, so somewhere around that. But they've uncovered a lot of mass graves where there's a lot of kids being found, and yeah, they've just been picking our people off as well. You know, as like I said, as early as the boarding schools, they would come in, uh, stop all the languages that we spoke, and then take our culture away. Basically, make us, you know, like white people. And like I said, our culture is kind of diminishing. We're kind of set back in a third world country, out on the reservation. There's like no good running water. There's quite a bit of like poverty, or there is a lot of poverty. You know, people live in like shacks, a lot of crazy stuff that you wouldn't see other than, like, you know, other places on a clear side of the country. And you know, they've used up all our resources, like gold, minerals, everything, and they just, you know, kind of left us out of, like, with nothing. And like we live in terrible conditions that we can't farm or we can't do anything on. And yeah, it's just coming to light, like as I'm learning my history, more and more about it. And I don't want to go too much further into it, but I really appreciate what you kind of been doing on this platform and what you've been talking about. And it's crazy because every time like I come across like something on YouTube, I feel like it speaks to me. And like I was dying laughing when you were like clowning on, you know, Matt Bart, like, but I like the positive message that's going forward. Um, the way you're, you know, getting more people involved and seeing more insight about how, you know, how you guys are kind of being handled. And I just want to shed light more on that, and just more about our community, and just how we're kind of set back as well, because there's not a lot of us. And like I said, I watch your channel at least daily, and there's just a lot I want to kind of go into, but I don't want to hold you up for too long. But yeah, I mean, I really appreciate what you've kind of been pushing on this website, on YouTube, and just everything that's been going on with kind of like the media and everything, how they kind of like demasculate everybody, like all the younger generation. And I don't know, I just don't agree with a lot of the stuff that's being pushed now.
Yes, sir.
But
Well, I
yeah,
definitely appreciate it, man. Shout out to you. Salute to you, and God bless you, my brother. All
yeah.
right, thank you. All right, we got to get a young lady on. Hey, how you doing?
Hello, Kwame. Can you hear
How
me?
you? Come a little bit closer to the camera. We can hear you a
Okay,
little
can you
bit.
hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Kwame, from day one, I must have to say I respect everything about you.
Thank you.
Since day one, you have said that you was coming out to address the people that has always have their name in your mouth, and you
Hmm.
have done that so far. During that duration, at the same time, people have came to you and say, hey, could you talk about trades? Could you talk about coding? You have no problem to even to throw that in on your page. This is truly your page. People come in, they say words. If they have their own blogs or their own station, you have no problem to tell them to shout it out. You don't know if they are good people or bad people. You don't know. You just, one thing that I've learned through it all is you're teaching the word of trust that we as Black people have lost in our community. Trust. We don't trust each other anymore. So when you don't trust each other, we can't go into our Black communities and put a business there, because we don't trust our people to steal from us or to
Right.
take from us. So we take our business and put it in the white neighborhoods, as well as even our residential homes, being homeowners. We don't have it in our community because we're afraid of our own people. So we go to the white community, not realizing when you do that and you say that white people don't care about your schools, white people don't care about your community. Are you aware that the property taxes that you will pay on this building, if you had it in your Black community or a resident in your Black community, that majority of the money go towards your school system? Did you,
Yeah.
do people know that it goes towards your school? The remaining goes towards your community. But if
Yep.
you're building outside of your community and putting in the white man's communities, and they're fixing it up, you can't blame that on the white man. You have to put that up on us, because we are the one that doesn't trust each other. So when they even talk about the topic of trade, not to just, because I know a lot of people want to talk, so I just want to brush on certain things if I can. When we speak of trade, trade starts when our kids is 5 or 6 years old. I remember when I was a little bitty, Kwame, we used to make go-karts out of 2x4s with some lawnmower wheels, not even understanding what we doing. That's even trade alone, to just, push it down the street, just have fun as kids. It can start at 6 or 7 by just taking the kids away from their phones. And like you were saying, go outside and just do things with your children. Just teaching them oil change and how to fix a tire, because that's fields of maybe one day want to go and be in a mechanic. Go outside and build a doghouse. That's your framers one day that you might want to be in life, But we don't look at it from that point of view. We okay now to not being, and it's sad to say, but parents to our children. We want a phone to do it for us. We don't want to do it for ourselves. And so we can't blame no one but us. And the last thing I wanted to target was the Hussein guy. I respect everything that you're saying and knew exactly, to me, I don't know, but I'm just going to say the way I took it, okay? The way that I took it is that when he was trying to apologize, he just wanted to cut it off. Okay, I apologize. It's a man. He kept saying the word man as if that was supposed to validate his words. And I seen you. You sit there and you specifically said over and over again, I hear your apology. However, the key thing is, why would you take the time out to take 2 days to talk about me? So I had to relate myself with you and say, Tanya, if you had a man that cheated on you, and he came and you found out, and he was, as a man, apologize and say, I apologize, I didn't mean to do it. Are you gonna just sit there and say, oh, okay? Or are you gonna sit there and say, okay, you apologize, but I want to know the reasons as to why you did it, so this won't happen in our future? So I had to understand you as well, is when you was like, I understand your apology, but we have to get to the root of why you would take those days to talk about me, so we can be able to pull that root from the bottom in the ground, so we won't have to keep doing this to our next generation. We're not going to go this route no more. We're not going to take that time out to even waste 2 days on nothing. Some people are trying to say, oh, Kwame, let it go. You let it go, but you have every right, because it was brought to you. You didn't go out there and talked about him first. He was talking about you. You said from day one, anyone who addresses me from now on, I will address you and give you the platform to come on my post, on my, page, and discuss this. I have no problem. And you have done it as a man. You haven't been disrespectful. You haven't been crazy about it. You always give them the opportunity until someone wants to take it to the left. So I wanted to let you know there is people that sees your effort. We see what you said from day one. I don't expect you to come in, Kwame, and be all of a sudden a professor of coding, a professor of trades. I respect exactly how you're doing it. You're saying, Black people, I love you enough that what you tell me that you want us to talk about trades, okay, I'll put that on my page. Not one day, over and over. Now, those of you guys that are in this industry and you know more about it, take it to your page and do. Matter of fact, what is your page? So I can send people to you. There is nothing else you can do, Kwame. So I respect you, my brother. And we need Black men like you. And yes, they gonna come at you, Kwame. That's what we all do when we go through trials and tribulation. You just going through it, and I want you to just to know I'm going to walk right through it because people still see the end results. And thank you. We need our Black men. And that's all I had to say. And enjoy your evening.
Thank you. You are a wise sister, and she's the type of sister that I was raised around. That is a wise woman. That is what you call a woman. She's a wise woman. Because a lot of these, the problem with guys like Hassan Campbell is when he does that over exertion of masculinity, a lot of women like that. They think that's what a man is. Some women use men like that so they can disrespect other men and all kind of things. So that's not what a man is. A man is supposed to walk and come in peace. He can always get to the crazy shit. That shouldn't be what you rush to. Somebody can get hurt. Somebody can lose their life. So why would you be rushing to the stupid shit, the nonsense? You're supposed to try to have a conversation because it's safer that way. But let me get somebody else on. What's going on, bro?
What's up, Kwame? How you doing, man? I appreciate you letting me on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I just kind of wanted to add or whatever to basically what the last person said. She was spitting fire or whatever. But I definitely agree with you on pushing trades as well as technology. Coding, all that stuff. And that's something that I've been doing for a number of years. I've been working in the IT field for over 15 years. And I feel as though I need to give back because literally every position that I've sat in, I've literally been like the only Black person in the room. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times. So I definitely want to see more of us in these different areas of especially IT. And which is what I try to push or whatever. Like I've done IT, I've worked for the DOD, I've worked for, different organizations, private organizations in the IT field, helping build up these organizations and trying to give back as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of all I wanted to say, man. Keep pushing the message because it's dope that you pushing it and you getting it out to more people. Because I don't care about me or anybody that getting a recognition for it or whatever for pushing the message. I only care about the message getting out there. That's why I'm coming up here to say salute to you. You know what I'm saying, for pushing the message because we need more people in STEM. And let me say this one thing, one other thing as well. All this information on how to get into the IT field is on the internet for free. Like I have a YouTube channel where I push nothing but tech and I try to help people get into it. Is Keep It Techie. I'm Keep It Techie on all platforms, IG, all that stuff. I got like 7,000 subscribers. I found out about you through O'Shea because I used to be on O'Shea's. I used to be on O'Shea's Hall of Game shows where he was basically talking about trying to help other Black people get into these corporate environments and these tech fields and all that stuff or whatever. So but all this information is out here. You know what I'm saying? I do it. There's another guy that I work with a lot. We collab a lot. Tech G, where you pulled up his super chat a little while ago, but he was talking about cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is another industry that's finna get big, especially with all these hacks and things that have happened. I mean, you guys have seen that in the news. All these hacks, that's gonna prompt them to create a whole bunch more cybersecurity positions out there for people to get into, and all the information to get into these fields are on YouTube or on different platforms for either cheap or for free. You know what I'm saying? Like Tech G. That's why I brought him up. He has courses on there that'll help you get into the IT field within the next, 6 months or so. By getting certifications and all that stuff. Now, I'm sorry, I don't want to keep going.
Is that
yeah,
his
that's
YouTube?
that's his YouTube, Tech G, and then mine is Keep It Techie. I do live streams. I try to do weekly live streams where I bring on other people in the tech field so we could discuss about getting people into it and just basically giving them showing them examples of people in the field to get people motivated to actually pursue the field, because we're very heavily underrepresented in the IT field. Like I was saying, I'm like every position I've been in, I've been like the only black guy in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's some where it's been a couple of other black people in it, but very few. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, man. And I appreciate you pushing this message and salute, bro.
Thanks. Shout out to you, and shout out to all the other guys on YouTube that's working with you. Let's get some of these black boys into tech, and let's make it cool to do tech, because that's the thing. The media make it seem like we should just always have a phone, but we need to start building the phone. So shout out to you and the guys that you got with you, my brother.
All right. Salute,
all right,
man.
brother.
Peace.
Yes, sir. All right. That's how you build. Shit, I ain't no bad motherfucker. I'm just me. There's some bad motherfuckers out here.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Hold on. I got to get a woman on. I'll bring you right back.
Get it, baby. Get it, baby.
Sorry
Get it.
about that. There you go. How you doing?
Hey, I won't stay long because I know.
Oh, hey,
you crazy.
I've been praying I didn't email you, girl.
You are so sweet. No, but I won't stay long because I know a lot of people want to get in the chat. But thank goodness that you got. Kwame, what you
no, my neck is itching because the jury. But the jury.
The jury, the fake jury's getting to you. Okay. Please stop. Please, I can't. No, but seriously, I'm so glad that you guys brought up the fact that, I mean, in my own words, college is not for everybody. Everybody doesn't need to go to college to be successful. You know, you went to college and you were successful, praise God for that. But everybody has their own journey and their own path. You can take up a trade. You could go into real estate. There are other options. You could do real estate. What you smiling about? I cannot. No, but seriously, just given my personal experience, when I was young, well, I'll say my age. People would never guess how old I am, but I'm actually 31. I know in the last chat, people were like, "Oh man, ask her age." No, I'm very much legal, but at any rate, when I was in college, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. Like most people, when you first go to school, you're not really sure. You just know you need to get up and do something. You got to find a job or go to school. So, I did both. I went to school and I also worked while I was in school. And I did it the cheap route. I went to the city college for 2 years, let them pay for my education, don't owe any money. And then when I got older, I'm like, okay, I think I actually know what I want to do now. So then you can go to a university, and then, you won't have to take out that much money, or hopefully you'll get plenty of scholarships to finish it out with the bachelor's. And if you want to go forward, you can. But I say all that to say, thank you for talking about the trades. Thank you for talking about coding, because people need to know that you don't have to go to college to be successful. Mm-hmm. That's all I want to say. All right.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
You know what the app Riff is? I want you.
I saw you advertise that earlier.
Yeah, I want you to download Riff. I want to riff with you tonight.
Kwame,
riff with me tonight. I might keep this on now. I'm gonna be a DJ night.
Oh Lord, keep it on. Actually, it's quite hysterical. Oh, and one quick comment about yesterday, you and Hassan. I'm not gonna bash the guy, but I will say this: when you mentioned the bait and switch, I'm like, that guy got discernment. Because when I was watching him, it seems as if he would try to say certain things to bait you in and get you to lose your temper, so then he could appear like he's the calm guy as well. Yeah. And I'm glad that you actually came to him like a man, because when you're going on a platform and you're ruining someone's reputation, that person has a right to come to you publicly and make you be accountable and make you stand on your words. And that's what you did. And as far as him giving the apology, I was glad. Okay, I'm a Christian, so yes, we should forgive, but you don't have to accept someone's apology, especially if it's not genuine. And it did not feel, genuine. So I'm not trying to be funny or shady, but I'm gonna pray for Hassan because clearly you could tell he's very, very wounded. And I swear I'm not being like facetious or anything. You could tell he's a very wounded individual. And like I kind of feel bad for him. Like my heart goes out to him because what you see is a hurt individual.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see. But God bless everyone. I'll let you guys go. And I think somebody said I was married with kids. I'm not married with kids, okay? I'm a single woman. Okay. Somebody, oh my goodness. All right. Take care.
All right. Let's riff tonight. Nina. Ouchie.
Hey, y'all. Salute.
Salute to you, my brother.
What's going on, black man? What's popping, baby?
Man, I'm staying out the way.
Yo, I just wanted to say first and foremost, man, we proud of you, son. You heard?
Thank you, sir.
I'm from the hood for real. Like, I'm not a Hassan Campbell fake hood dude. We from the hood for real. We proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I think that what you did the other day was very important for the youth too. You know what I'm saying? To shut down these kind of characters. You know what I'm saying? Who talk without doing their homework. You know, I'm proud of you for everything you went through. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to spill it all out there. That's your business. But, you know, for what we learned about you, to go to school, to beat the odds. You know what I'm saying? To actually do something for your life. Shout out to your moms. You know what I mean? God bless her. But we actually proud of you, man. And I was really happy to see what you did the other day. Now you a dope dude. When you get upset, you know what I'm saying? It's a little scary. It got a little dark for a second. You feel me? It was. I thought I was watching an episode of My Life in Sing Sing or something, but you know what I mean? But
that's the reason why Geechee men always ask to be left alone. And that's the reason why I walk so quietly, and that's the reason why I chill out, because there's no reason to bother someone. You don't really know someone, you don't know what a person is capable of. I mean, guys like Hassan is the reason why, just antagonizing people that's not really doing nothing. I can't really respect that. Because that's why people are losing their lives in our community.
Facts. Yeah. And people looking up to Shun, you know what I'm saying? Like he the king or something. He's destroying. He causes a lot of division within our community. You know what I'm saying? With all the false information or, you know, I love you, I hate you. It's narcissism.
Yeah.
And they got these people looking up to a master narcissist who know what he's doing. I think the only way to defeat those kind of people is to make them irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Don't give them the source of supply they're looking for. Because when you react to their bullshit, they get this sense of like, yeah, I did my job. You know what I mean?
Right.
You feel me? But I just wanted to say, man, for real, we got to start making these kind of people irrelevant and normalize loving each other again. Normalize, you know what I'm saying? Teaching each other again. You feel me?
I agree with
you know, righteousness, man. We got to get rid of some of this bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He is part of the problem, not the solution. And anyone who believes that he's the leader of the way is misled off the rip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's no bueno.com. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So I was proud of you. I just want to say, yo, we're real proud of you in the hood. And don't think all of us from the Bronx is like that, dude. That's a narcissist. Not a street dude, not a Bronx dude, none of that. And even if he was a street dude, why we glorifying being street dudes anyway, man? You ain't tired of seeing your shorties throw their life away? You know what I'm saying? You ain't tired of seeing your shorties kill each other over beats and music and stupidness. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of you, bro. I think that we should salute more brothers like you. You know, coming from the hood. You know, sometimes we glorify the brothers that come home from prison before we glorify the brothers that went to the embassy.
You preaching now.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta change that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We gotta change that. So I see you on your way to changing that, bro. And I'm tuned in. You heard?
Thank you, my brother. You got a YouTube you want to shout out or IG?
No, well, I do a little channel. You know what I'm saying? Where we talk to ex gangsters who's trying to do something better with their life. It's called Real Life, Real Spit with Latin Pain. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? You always welcome to pull up, man. We'd love to have you too if you like to. But
Okay.
but I like being a fan too, man. I don't know your whole life, but I love what you're doing, Black, for real. And you look
Appreciate
good doing it too, son. So I respect that, man. Salute you. And just
Thanks a
want to
lot,
say,
man.
man, you want to beat these narcissists, make them irrelevant. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because that's who's running all these major platforms, and running the world is run by that good old Jezebel spirit that we got to
Yep.
rebuke. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So instead of battling them in the flesh, we got to battle them in the spirit and make them irrelevant. It's all right to turn your back sometimes on people, you know what I mean? And cut
Yep.
them out. You heard? Forgive them, but don't forget how evil they are. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Forgive them,
Yes.
but don't. But forgiveness doesn't mean to reconnect. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, man. I just want to tell you, you're doing a good job, Black man, for real, man. And
Salute
we
to you,
love
my
you,
brother.
man. We love you. We love you. And yo,
Thank
I'm ordering. Yo, make sure y'all order Mama's Son T-shirts and all that. That's pretty fly. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Word,
Oh,
man.
speaking on that, I think I gotta go holler at somebody Monday. I think somebody put out on Amazon some new Mama's cooking designs, and I think we're gonna have to holler
You
at y'all.
hiring? Ask Mama if she hiring, son. I'll do some quote. You heard? I'm with it. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
I
Yes,
got
sir.
my adoption papers still too. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Word, I'm with all that. You know what
All
I mean?
right.
But
Salute to
God
you, my
bless
brother.
you, Black man, for real,
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's real life, real spit, man. We love you, B.
All right, bro. Yeah, someone is using my mama's cooking and using a design with my likeness on it. I think they're selling it on Amazon. I'm gonna have to investigate that a little bit because mama's cooking is trademark. So I might have to come talk to y'all. I got the link. I got the link. Somebody been poaching off mama's cooking. Yeah. Now, see, what's interesting to me is that Teesprings did send me this design, but I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with this. They put it on. I have nothing to do with that, but they're using my mama's cooking. And they're using my name, and they got white girls on it. I look like, alleged, I think. Using my mama's cooking, huh? I thought I was old busty bus. But y'all using my mama's cooking? Okay. Okay. See, that's what they want to do to all you black sons. Tell them they ain't nothing. Tell them they ain't worth nothing, but other people can make money off of them. Other people can own the rights to their name. Other people can own the rights to their shirts or anything else they say. But not my mama's cooking, you can't. Y'all come riff with me tonight. I need to take an intermission because I have to go feed my little child. I've been on here for 2 hours and 57 minutes. And I don't know why she ain't kicking that door and asked me to make her something to eat yet, but I can feel it coming. So I'm about to make her something to eat. Shout out to all of you guys in the chat. Sorry for the ones I didn't make it to. I'll try to get you the next time. I'll try to get you in the queue first. And salute y'all. Respect everybody. Let's spread a little love, a little positivity. Let's start having conversations where we find that through line first before we get straight to the disagreement. I think they brainwashed us to as soon as we just listening to hear something we don't like, and that's what we talk about. We got to start expounding on the things that we like and build from there. But, one more shot. One more shot. Hey, self-talk. Make sure you put this at the front of your video. Since Hassan said I copied his style, I ain't never did this before, but yeah, get that up there, self-talk, and then do your video. I might come back. Hold on, my blade ain't going down. Uh-oh, might have to just stay up. I don't know. I'll fix it in a minute. Y'all have a blessed day.